minutes to 6 a.m. Thought I'd hit start a little bit before I'm ready to go. A bit of a chat, 3 minutes of chat. What's happening in Boomerang world at the moment? I'll be struggling with that sound, and I'll sound like I'm going in and out like a yo-yo. I don't even know if my sound is working. I'm my glasses. I'm hard to see them here. That's shocking, isn't it? Oh, that's what I've got for today. Hopefully be able to find the announcements that we got yesterday and have them read out to you. Be able to find the announcements. People in the chat room already. You guys are amazing. Got what to say. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. If you don't know what a Ponzi scheme is, it's a way that people defraud people out of money. They basically sell something and they don't have any product or service, and they use the money that they sold a product from to pay the people who have previously invested. That's in short. So multi-level marketers, they love Ponzi schemes because they're often selling products that don't exist. So we've got one at the moment that we've been busting called Boomerang. Boomerang basically is arbitrage trading. Arbitrage trading means that you can trade between two exchanges, and the deficiency between one decentralized exchange and another decentralized exchange is this massive profit sitting here that no one's ever thought of taking. You've got milliseconds to grab it. Wow, they've got a bot, haven't they? And the bot will grab that money for you. However, no one's talking about the elephants in the room. And oh boy, that's what we do here. We talk about those elephants in the room. So I've just turned my sound up. So hopefully it'll sound good. I better do a sound test before I get carried away. We're looking at the audio. Both audios are coming in from Zoom P8, which is great. And we already have a comment in the box from Richard. Nice to see you here, Richard. Such an early start to the day. Now, Richard's about 6 hours ahead of me, I think. So I think it's 6 o'clock in the evening yesterday. So he's ready to spend the evening with us. That's nice. We should get some candles. All right. What I'm going to do, now if you haven't done it already, mate, what is good is Rob did a brilliant summary yesterday. He's got his microphone all sussed. So do go to Rob Worley's channel. You'll find that from my homepage. But here's basically the summary of the whole meeting. I do have it here. I'm just going to get it read while I'm getting myself organised. So let's have a listen of yesterday's summary of the meeting. This was provided by the German team. Take it or leave it as you like. But here's what's been happening with Boomerang in the last 7 days.
From the German flag of Germany. Chat, a better and seamless product will be available, not the old one. So everyone wins. In beta phase testing, all users would compete with each other. Everyone who made trades and didn't succeed decided to do it precisely and a little. Everything is ready now with a different approach. It does not give a day or time when the DApp will work. It is now being tested. There will be a new final URL boomeranginfotech.com, and it will be shared on the time. And it will have an MVP product. And when it is published, you can start trading with it right away. In a few days. In a couple of days.
Welcomes
what the heck?
a
We're straight into it.
presenter, a speaker of renowned accomplishments, has been in this industry for over 30 years. I'm not going to start naming numbers, but he has been in this industry for quite some time. And most importantly, in this particular project, he is a leader of great magnitude, having achieved the
Hello.
So
this is the beautiful wifey wife. Look at the lovely dress. That's just gorgeous.
That he mentors in his
Grace, you look like you went from and robbed their
a corpse.
Dressers.
No, a corpse. She's pulled that one off a corpse. That's how this judge rolls.
You want to be listening for. As
There you go, Rich. You all right?
to share with you.
Yeah, we got echo.
Here is David.
That's coming from
On
you.
my end.
Thank you, Grace. Amazing. Hello, everybody.
it's a
I'm
Hobbit.
David.
I'll
I'm
fix
from
it in
the
a second.
Netherlands, and
Oh,
I'm,
did that fix it?
you
I
know,
think I might have fixed it.
invited to do the
Give me
PowerPoint
a second.
presentation.
How about now? No?
I will start with a video.
This meeting is recorded.
Oh my gosh.
That's because I've got 3 Zoom
Okay.
meetings ready to go for when they boot me up.
Enjoy, and look after the video.
Okay, 1 second, please. Hold up. Oh, so we get to watch the video. Well, this is our opportunity to fix it up. So what I'll do is I'll just disconnect their sound.
Yeah. Muppets!
This meeting has been recorded. She must have hit the button twice. Yeah, so what do you know, mate? What did you watch Rob's live yesterday?
Yeah.
I think I did
Yeah.
see in there. It was
This morning?
brilliant. No, yesterday, mate. This world travel thing that we do every day.
You're yesterday, right? You're yesterday, right?
Yeah, that's all right. You'll be stopped now. Have you ever finished for the day?
6 hours ago. Talking about.
I had with the tiredest I've been for a long time last night. I tried to stay up to what I thought was like 9 o'clock, and then when I went to bed, it was actually 11 o'clock. Tried to listen to Rob's show. I think I got most of it, but then I woke up this morning with cramp in my legs, something like horrific pain. I haven't had it for a while, and it still feels like somebody's punched me gave me a dead leg, but right in the calf. So it must tells me that my body's no good. And then and I woke up at 5:20 in the morning for me, and then went to the loo, had a shower, and sort of got here before time, so it was quite good. But in the meantime, I feel like I was just so tired that the amount of sleep I got last night is I feel like I'm fully charged at the moment. So still slurring my words and making it up as I go.
Is seven or six by you?
6. 4 minutes past 6 in the morning. To be exactly likely.
7 minutes. I'm sorry, 7 hours behind me, but a day in front of me.
And because of daylight saving, it kind of screws that up quite a bit, to be honest, which is a bit of a funny. All right, here's David. I think he's back. Let's see if we can get, and I would like to know that echoes around there, so we'll see if I think I've got a plan.
I can hear myself.
Things an opportunity, and that is what we are here for.
I'll just put you on mute for a second there, Rich. Might be a second.
Give you the information so that your mind and your status quo, your view, gets open, and you look for yourself. You pick out what you like.
I'll just try this and see what happens.
And you choose if this is something for you. I'm so happy that my friend,
hopefully it's not
that she did call me and invited me for this opportunity. I'm so
David doesn't have any friends.
Happy. And I know the only way to give that, to respect that, is to share it with other people too. Because we are a sharing community.
His upline said there's going to be 600 million
2.0 is all about helping and growing
That's not
together.
that many though, is it?
Because together, everybody achieves more. The program is created by our CEO, Chavez. He's a young man from India, and he already did in his early age a lot of great opportunities. And he has now built this system.
And they can't
talk
single one of them.
That's what it's all about.
Pavel must be out of
liquidity
it now.
and ensuring
they're trying to
sustainability
reproduce what he theoretically came out with.
Through 140 years of mining journey.
140 million years. How about that?
We are all Satoshi products. It started all on the 3rd of October with the mining of Bitcoin code, BTCC. And I can tell you, you can be already in business for a $50. You can purchase an NFT miner, a GT1X, and you can mine, as all the other people who already did it, BTCCs. It follows the same principles as David. But I missed something.
You're gonna make no money.
I was lucky that I was in 2014. Ask again, because the first lady from Australia, she asked me in 2012.
First lady? Was that like
and I asked, is it connected to gold? And she says no. And I had an opinion. So when my friend Douglas said to me, David, we have to do something with blah. I said, but it is limited, or it is, a currency. And he says, but it is limited with 21 million. And I was like, what? I said, can it not be more? And I'm a technical guy. And when he says it's encrypted, and I was already open.
Don't look into the ring. Don't look into the ring.
And the lives for many, many people, because we told many people how to get involved, how to do the exchanges. And you have all a second chance.
Second chance in life.
Involvement in the crypto space.
Wow.
No,
I can tell you a lot, but what I want you to show.
Don't be negative.
I'm a financial advisor. That's a lie.
Yeah. Let's ring up.
Our blockchain
Let's ring up
is
David,
producing every 3 seconds a new block. You can easily see that on scan.bitcoin.
Danny, you know why? Say that.
And you can see this. This is already running from the 3rd of October, running.
3rd of
October. And what did we do? On this moment, we have already 36.5 million USDT in the chain. You can see that.
I'm bringing up David.
And if you look at tokens and BTCC,
it's probably a
we have now from the 21 million, not even 300,000 are harvested.
Not even 300,000.
We have already mined more than 1.6 million.
Wow. Where's the money going?
1,683,200.
Were you just playing?
And this is going all the way every time
Phone's
when
ringing,
you
David.
see this is going on.
I like to break the
just want to show you
concentration.
this because for me, this is
I got a question.
Amazing.
Oh, a question. Why don't we put him on mute? Because
You
more
can
excited to
participate
listen to him. We'll just put him
with
on
the
mute.
miner.
Yeah.
Richard, Chris,
Oh my gosh.
what would you like to know?
Oh my gosh. Bitcoin.
And this is
So
the first
he's still
project
echoing. He's
what we
still
rolled
echoing.
out with Real Satoshi.
It must be you, mate.
Now we
It's going to be horrible for you, but it doesn't sound like
Let
it's
me
beta
call you out.
test.
Let me call you out on WhatsApp.
a fascinating
okay.
concept.
Yep, do that.
It combines
That's
the elements of
Yeah,
arbitrage
you'll be right.
trading,
I'll put David back on
artificial
the meantime, then
intelligence,
control the sound.
and
This is
zero
cool.
collateral flash loans. For the new people
right.
here,
David.
arbitrage trading is one of the most interesting aspects. If you do not have
Most
any
interesting.
experience with trading,
Most
then this
interesting
is
aspect.
definitely for you.
Definitely
Because
for you.
it's not possible to make a
Not
losing trade.
Not to do it
Artificial
for
intelligence.
Because they're not doing any
everyone
trades.
from it. But what is it now? And we let AI work for
Hello.
us.
All right.
Together with a smart
check this
contract
out.
and zero
Right,
collateral
Ren,
flash.
talk to me, brother.
That is
Rob,
so
made the
good.
short about
It was never been built before.
Yep.
See that?
And this
Oh,
is the
bit more
first
sound, Eddie.
business opportunity who combines
Here we
these
go.
When?
three
Yeah, I think we got
Okay,
it.
So arbitrage trading
So
involves exploiting price
the
differences on
claim
the
is
same
about the
assets in different
miners,
markets
about the
and on different platforms.
BTCC,
For an
that
example,
they've
an asset
already
can be lower
mined
priced on
over
one
a
exchange
million
and higher on the other.
BTCC.
And traders
Wow.
can
How
buy
is
the
that
asset on the cheaper
exactly
platform
like
and sell it on the more expensive,
Bitcoin?
profiting from the price difference.
Doesn't matter, man. It
Arbitrage
just sounds good.
opportunities are often
No, it
frequent
does,
and
'cause then the
require quick
calculations are wrong.
execution
I know.
to
The whole
capitalize
It's always
on the
wrong.
price
But
gap.
no one's using
How
math,
can you
mate.
have a
Money
million?
loves speed.
How can you
Success
have a
loves
million
speed.
already, but you're going to mine for the next
if you
140
see,
years?
But it doesn't
the
matter,
AI
Rich.
is
I'll
looking
go back
for
to my
the
original
interesting
point. It doesn't
pair.
matter because no one's
You
using
have
math
the
to work out the
opportunity
logic of this.
to work
You are.
to trade.
But
for
no,
arbitrage.
but
Okay, well,
their
But
their
you
target
need liquidity,
their
you need
target
cash.
their
flash
target
loans are
audience doesn't do the math or the
new form of
research. They
uncollateralized
just want to.
loans.
They just want
Yeah.
to.
They are
It's
available
like
for
a
traders
cult.
on
It's
some
exactly the same as a cult. They want to believe.
It has to be a cult, man.
Yeah, they just want to believe, and they
This
in
type of
Chavez we
loan
believe.
allows traders
In
to
Chavez
borrow
we trust.
unsecured loans
In Chavez he
from
will
a
wipe my
lender
bum when
without
I
a
poo.
middleman.
Yeah.
It's like
So that's why we don't have to feel any regret
And when a
about
flash loan
shaming
has been
these people,
issued,
'cause it's not
the smart
what
contract
what
rules
justice is it
and ensures
to
that
serve
the
to the whole
borrower
world,
pays back
to
the
all
loan
humanity?
before
Hey,
the
we have the
transaction
next best
ends.
thing to
If this
Bitcoin.
condition
Oh,
is
imagine
met,
it.
It doesn't have the
the smart
value,
contract
and
will
it-
reverse
it's
the
sitting-
in
transaction.
the meanwhile,
and it's
people
like the
are
loan
losing
never
their
happened
lives.
in the
For all we
first
know,
place.
somebody killed
And
themselves
this
from
guarantees
this mess
the
already.
safety
Yep,
of
people
the
are
funds
dying
in
by
the reverse pool.
suicide, and I've had organisations
smart
ring me. One
contract is
organisation
doing
claimed
the
that
work.
11 people had died by suicide who got
Really,
involved in one of
really
these
important.
opportunities, and they could track 11 people.
And
that
if you
means
can
track probably
make a
another
picture from this
30
slide,
people that
this
hadn't been reported,
actually
and that's how
everything.
this is what they're doing. I
You see,
believe that the
flash
blood
loan, 10
of
Ethereum.
people who die by
Let's say
suicide is
you
on
have
these
the-
guys' hands.
the
'cause they're
liquidity of
blatantly-
10
Yes.
Ethereum
They're blatantly promoting,
to do
recklessly
trading with.
promoting these opportunities to people,
Trading
claiming
with
that it's
no
a
risk,
passive income
arbitrage.
opportunity, and that people will be
Yeah,
and
made
you can
wealthy
see
from
on
buying
Dex
these
A,
packages.
there
And
is
not
an
only that,
asset that
ladies and
is
gentlemen,
undervalued.
they have multiple
The smart
products
contract and
coming
the
out in the
AI,
future. So this
they
is the
detect
best
that
product
pair,
known to
that
man.
crypto
It
on
is
Dex A.
the
They
the
buy it with
total
the flash
bee's
loan.
knees. However, they still claim
They
they're going
sell
to be
it on
releasing
Dex
other
where
products
it's
behind it.
overpriced.
Right.
I mean, what the
They
heck?
Let's
send
get
back
other
the 10
products.
Ethereum.
When
And in
when
this case,
trash
they
sheet
buy it for 10
on,
Ethereum.
trash
They
shit.
sell it for 11 Ethereum.
You know, I don't use
They pay
profanity,
back the
but
10
he
Ethereum
calls
to the
himself
lenders.
trash shit.
And the
I
one
don't have to feel
Ethereum
bad.
profit is going
Yeah. Have we
into
got
your
David in the
MetaMask.
background still with noise? Can
This
you
is
still
how
hear
it
David?
works.
Because in my
So
in my
this
end,
line-
No, I don't hear
No,
all
no,
you
no.
need to
You can hear
explain.
everything because you're connected to me with wire.
And our UI, our
But
interface,
people in the
Boomerang,
chat room say,
looks
can you
like
hear
this.
David talking now
This
when
is
I'm
the
talking
second
and Rich is
version,
talking?
and maybe
Or
there
have
will
I
be
actually
more
managed to turn
because
his volume
Chavez and
down?
team is still working on this
now
project.
Richard echoes.
We had
echoes,
to beat
echoes.
that.
Oh, it's just such a
Very
pain.
Oh
successful.
wow, that sucks.
And
Yeah, the problem.
I will
The
show
problem
you
is
in a minute
that
what we
I have
did,
no idea why
how
it's
we did
working
it in
one
the
day and
beta
not the other day, to be honest.
But now
so what I'm going
the
to
UI
do,
is
if that
getting
is the
more
case, do let me know quickly,
and
or if
more
we've nailed it.
advanced.
So what I'm
really
literally going to do
important.
now is I'm going
And you
to
can-
stop screen sharing, bring me back to audio, make sure my audio is a notch higher,
You see my mouse moving.
and then
Purchase history,
put Richard back to
support,
midway.
Now I hear David.
And you can pick and choose.
You do?
In market
Yep.
market opportunities, there you can
And obviously, well, you will hear everything, Richard, so you're not a good candidate for sound testing because you're wired into the system.
Okay.
All right?
1.29%.
So if anyone else wants to come on
this is
stage,
all the time
like
I'm
Richard,
changing.
then,
Because the order books on the big market
right,
are
now we need
detected
to
by our AI,
present David,
and we can pick and choose what trade we are going to
and
do.
we're going to turn the sound off and
I
on.
will show you a smart video.
Oh,
This
God.
was from the
And now
beta
hear the
version.
sound breaking
You can
up.
see the
That's it,
layout a
trying to
little
fight
different,
for
but
the audio
principle
system.
is the
So I keep
same.
talking, so I
Few
dominate.
minutes, and then we'll be back.
And now we're watching a stupid short video. Now, theoretically, David's
So you
muted.
always make sure
He's
that
playing a
your tab
video.
is refreshed.
I should be talking.
Otherwise,
Richard,
click
talk.
on the refresh button.
Yep.
In the
Yep,
meantime,
so you can hear Richard, and that's great. So this should be the.
market
I can hear David out
opportunities,
there.
and here you
That
see
doesn't
all the
make
market
sense. Sorry, Josh.
opportunities.
I can hear
Make sure
David
you
out
reset this also,
here.
that you have the latest new
David
Here.
has Lord of the Ring
USDC,
ears.
USDT, USDC.
Yeah.
USDT,
Have an echo?
USDC. That's right.
Yeah, no, I'm not
This
sure
is
now.
working.
So, yeah, so let's just see, and I'm just going to go into the.
1,000.
Now, remember to get myself and keep myself in this
And then
room. I
we go
literally
to
have
USDC.
3 web browsers
Yeah.
on here, and all the audio is disconnected on all of them. I'm going to make sure the audio
0.95,
is
let's confirm.
digital
0.95.
default. I'm just going to go default. So I'm going to do a browser window.
And then
I'm going to
see
go into the
performance.
settings. I'm going to go into the security. Would you believe I have to do this? I have to go to privacy and security, whatever that has to do with. And then we go to
That's fine.
site settings,
Crypto.
and then we go
With the
into the
flash lock.
camera settings,
Settings
and we
from
look at
one
it and we
exchange to the
go,
other.
yes, we've got
Transaction is
connected
completed.
that camera.
Website is refreshing.
Do I need that camera?
Let's see if
Maybe
we
if
get
I use
another
this
one.
camera instead.
And it was in
We may.
USDT,
Now we have to make sure allowed
500.
things that can use the camera.
500 trade.
And right, so
And
now we're going to go
here,
back,
USDC.
turn David back up.
See if we can have another one in the same pair.
Right, now we should be
1.07.
theoretically
I say
as good
confirm.
as we always are because it's the same settings and more.
Waiting for the confirmation from MetaMask.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, and as you
Now,
said,
again,
basically
fine with
the mass of
Fraudulent,
this
Crypto
doesn't
One
add up.
exchange,
Let
selling
alone
another
the
exchange,
science and the tech.
selling it
They
there,
think they're technology
paying
providers.
that flash loan, and sending the profit.
It adds
If
up
it
to
happens,
numbers
you
that
get a message.
don't even stop in the stars and the galaxies.
Or
Far
when it starts
beyond.
happening. Yeah, transaction
Yeah.
complete. So
And I do
let's
love
see
the
if we
fact
can
that
have another
yesterday's
one.
announcements were pretty cheeky
And you can
because they
see
basically said they have
smaller
basically
amounts,
started
and
over.
It becomes bigger.
They said something
Right.
about a new model.
$100,
He makes a new
$100
affiliate. Oh no, that's
shipment.
different.
And this
What are some of the things he
The
said?
message from
Let's see if the pair
The
is still
message
the
that is
same. Because
signed
if
by
you have a winning
Lucky
pair, you can do it over and
is
over.
the most ridiculous thing ever,
1.17% with
because
$100.
throughout
And
the
you can see if
message,
the amounts are a little bit
it
smaller.
sounds like somebody's
the,
talking on behalf of the
percentages
company,
are
and then
most of the
certain
time
parts
bigger.
sounds like it's Chavez talking, but then it's signed Lucky. Like,
Yeah.
And
What
let's
is
see if
Lucky
we can
the
do after
first
this one
reporter
another
for
$1,000 trade.
Boomerang? Like,
Oh,
is
she's
she in the freaking server room right now?
no,
Like,
no. We discovered where she was yesterday, mate. She was under the desk.
Yes,
there-
transaction
like
complete.
quotes like this.
Website is
There will
going
be
to
massive
test that,
success in trades,
and then we can
and
do
it
another
will
trade.
work
Let's do
great.
USDT
This is
again.
the official announcement from the
With
customer.
amount,
There will
let's see if
there
we can
will
do
be.
$100,000.
That means they haven't had it, but there
And
will
then
be
submit, and
massive
we go
success in the trades,
USDC.
and it will
Let's
work
still-
great.
let's see
And
if
that's
it's
like
still
it
available.
will work great. You know, this is what they're saying. This
Right.
is,
No,
you know,
it's a minus, you see.
and it says
even
in a
when it's
few
down
days,
minus, when I
and then in
click confirm,
brackets,
it
in a
gives
couple
you
of days, the
not
address
profitable
will
trade.
become public.
It's protected all the way.
So we found the
And
address.
you can see here,
And we
the
found the
68
address
trades,
of
we
this
now
new
make
thing. If they're going to use it, we don't
$481
know.
profit.
But we've
And
gone
that's
in there,
really,
and
really
we've
good.
screened,
So let's see
we've
if
ran a
we
scan
can
over
also
the
go
domain
to
name, and it said,
transaction
caution,
history.
caution, Dr. Robinson,
And
don't
you
do
can
this,
see
don't
in
connect your
transaction
MetaMask
history,
wallet.
I did $100
And then we asked
with
it to give us all the
1.72,
associated
1.95, even this
domain
$1,000
names, and we
trade,
found a
this
domain name
$1,000
called
trade, you can see, you can click
boomerangintfotech.com.
here, $1,000 trade.
And that domain name
So
was
with the flash
registered a
loan,
month
I
ago, let's
borrowed
say a month
1,000
ago. And we believe they're going to use
USDT,
that domain name. Now, why are they using a new domain name? Well, it's because MetaMask have blocked the other one. So they think they're just going to poke out a new domain name, and Danny de Hek and the Avengers, and that Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger guy, ain't going to report it to MetaMask. We have now got correspondence with Dylan and another guy, and we'll just reply to our emails and say they've updated their domain name.
Yeah.
And boom.
This is how you do it.
So,
Danny.
yo.
You know the part where he said
really good. And you can start with Boomerang with a license. And the first license to start with the Boomerang is $500. And what do you get? You get unlimited flash loan trading until 3x has been achieved. So when you purchase a Boomerang, $500, you have unlimited flash loan trading possibility that you until you earn $1,500.
And we're trying to create FUD.
You can buy license too.
Make money off of it.
And that's $1,000. And you have unlimited flash loan for $3,000. $3,000 unlimited flash loan until you have received $9,000.
Yeah, it's quite it's like the. I'll just play this comment that Deepak broke. Got it.
Earned
Yep.
There are people commenting suicide after investing in scam. Basically, we should always remember traditional trading class teachings. 100%, 30% for basic needs, 30% for luxury,
all the money is going
30% reinvestment.
Your non-custodial wallet on
People
MetaMask.
Committed
That is the
suicide
brilliance.
after
It's not going in the back
scams,
office. It's directly in your
we
hands.
should always remember
in MetaMask.
traditional trading.
So these are
class
the
teachings.
two products.
40%
So we started
basic
with
needs,
WAS,
30% for
our
luxury, 30%
first
for reinvestment. I
miners
don't
went
get
active
that.
on the
I don't even
3rd
think
of
that's.
October.
He's saying
We did there more than 36.5 million. We already have mined more than 1.6 million BTCCs, but less than 300,000 are harvested. The 1.3 is still available for harvesting, and that's really a big opportunity because that brings liquidity.
I think what I get out of investments is somebody told me, look, I had 3 businesses that were flying.
By arbitrage
Well,
trading.
not all flying, but
And
one
you
of them
have
was always flying, and
unlimited
2 of them were sitting in the
flash
background waiting to fly.
until
And
you
when
have
one
3x
died, and the
your
other one
package.
picked up. Long story short, I
And
didn't
then
think I
we
needed
have
any
our
property
affiliate
as investment.
Marketing.
So somebody said you need cash in bank.
I can tell
you
you,
need cash in the
I've
bank.
seen a lot.
You need
And
property.
sometimes you have to say no to the good,
and then
to say yes to the
your
best.
income streams.
And this is, for me,
you could have
at
3
this
income
moment,
streams to sort of
I
cover
can
yourself,
tell you,
and then you
I
might
have
invest the rest of your money in some
100%
shares
in
or
the
something.
CEO,
And that's
in
sort
our
of like
team,
the proper business.
internationally,
The
and
proper
in our
suggestion. But
products.
now these days, a lot
Really,
of people put
really
everything
good.
into one investment because they don't
Affiliate
have the
marketing
3
2.0 is a
income
binary
streams
system.
or the 3.
And this binary
lots of
system
money to
is
invest
so
these
good
days, so they
designed
go
for
all on one
longevity.
thing. So if you
Because
spread your
I
foot
know from the
wide, you'll be
past.
well balanced.
But this thing
And that's,
is
I think that's what
really
Deepak might be trying to say. People
brilliant.
borrow at loan.
You
I'm
can
with you.
start
Yes, I think that's what he's
with a
saying.
miner of $50.
Hello, Shirley.
And you
Lovely to
can
see you
build your
here. Let's
team
have a
left
wee
and
welcome for
right
Shirley.
and make money. You can start with
Your
a
hair's looking
Boomerang
lovely
of
today.
$500 or more.
But
you
yeah, I
can
think the
start
elephant in the
with
room
just
has to be
$50 and
the
build
fact
your
that these guys are
international
selling
team.
ear.
I always say to
They're
people,
literally selling
use
nothing.
money.
They are coming
what
up
you
with
can
what they claim as a product.
miss on.
And this whole presentation that
Because
you're watching David
sometimes
do at the
people
moment, we've
think
watched day
they
in, day
become a
out. So if you want to go
millionaire
back and watch
in
one of
2
those, go
days.
back three months ago and you watch the same
Always
presentation.
do it with your money.
But they
you can
just
miss.
continuously
never do it
tell people
with
to
money,
build
what you
a
borrow,
community around them.
because that's not wise
And
to do a
then
business.
go, they will really be.
You can bring in a person
we
on
are
the
also
left,
Toshi will
and
release
you can
more
bring a
products.
person on the
And then
right.
you can sell these to your
And
friends
that we
and
call
family.
duplication.
And as Joe said
It's a
3 days
life
ago,
system.
he doesn't
always,
really have many
you know,
friends.
duplicate.
And that
And
basically,
when
in those
you do
words
this,
alone, that
you will
sums up
become a premium subscriber.
what happens if you become a
So it's an
multi-level
easy
marketer.
business.
You're
can
going
do
to kill
this
all your
next to
friendships.
your job,
Because this isn't
next to your
just
study,
this
next
isn't
to
just
your
a dream
life.
stealer. This is a
I always
relationship
say,
killer.
you start.
And if you meet
bring
people
one
at the fish and
person on
chip
the
shop,
left,
like I'm
one
the man
person
about
on the
town a week.
right,
You know, I
and you
go
teach
I
others
go
to do
to
the
a
same.
mall that I haven't been to for 10
You are
months,
the
and I'll
next day
bump
you
into
are
3 or 4
premium.
people I know.
When you do this
And
qualification
I love
today,
that about me and my life
and
because
when you are
I like to think I
once you
build
are a
relationships.
premium,
And recently I
you are
got punched
getting
by a 14-year-old in the
introduced
shop that I
kickback
had to go to work
bonuses.
in today.
From
And I had
every
3 million
sales,
people look at
what
my
you do,
videos just in
and
the
it's from
last
the
2 or 3
third
weeks.
sales, what you do
And now when I
personally,
walk down the
you
street,
get
I've got people coming up
5%.
to me saying, "Oh,
And that can
g'day,
be
you're that
5%
guy."
of $50,
And it's, wow, that's
5%
amazing.
of $500,
But I now don't know whether I've had dealings with them in the
5% of
past,
$10,000,
or they know me
or
through a
a
friend of a
multiple
friend.
from this.
Now I live in a
Because you
city
have
with about 400 or 500
unlimited
people.
potential.
Imagine
there is no
if
cap
Danny de Hek,
on the people
aka
you
the
can
Crypto
bring in.
Ponzi Scheme Avenger,
And you
decided to get
every
into
time
multi-level
when your
marketing.
people buy a
Every time
package
somebody come up
or
to me and go,
rebuy
"Hey,
a
have you got
repurchase,
any investments?
you get your 5%.
Would you like to
And that's
know about an
really
opportunity that could change
massive.
your life?"
Right.
And I could
We
repeat
also have
all
a
the
checkmatch
bullshit, all the
bonus.
shit spewing
And the
media
checkmatch
stuff
bonus,
that David
we have on
spews out in this presentation
one-on-one
that you're looking at the
binary
moment,
checkmatch.
and just tell you a
For
bunch
the
of lies
people who have
that weren't my
experience in
lies.
this one,
No,
this
I
is
got
the
them from
best.
this guy that I know on the
And we
internet
have
who's really
no
clever and knows all
flushing.
about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
No.
And this is
And
where it
this is
starts.
really
And then all of a
brilliant
sudden
plan.
somebody buys something.
10% on the
They
volume
sign
on
up
the
under my
left and on
affiliate
the
ID
right.
and I get money
We
for
have
it.
it capped
And I'm
till
going, oh my
$300 a day.
I just got money
in the
from
beginning,
referring somebody.
but
All
you
of a sudden
can
my whole
increase
demeanor changes and I go,
your
I don't
capping
care about, I don't care who
when
signs
you
up
rank
under me
up.
now.
And I will
I lose
show
my
you
ethics,
in a minute
my
how
values
you
that I
can
brought up with
increase
because
that
I'm after the money.
$300
I get money
to
hungry. And
$1,500.
some of these affiliate programs pay 50% commission when people
So
sign up for
you
them.
are a premium.
So people
You
lose
bought
their
your own
mind.
package and
They
you
get
bring
10
in
people
a
sign up, and
person
then
on the
not only
left and a
that,
person on
the
the
10
right.
people they signed up,
So you
they've
are a
decided to
premium
sign
the
up
next
people as
day.
well. And
Then
there's
you
this
bring in
short wee
a new
window where you've
person.
got so much money coming in, and you just think,
And that person
whatever I
starts
say,
at
I'm just going to
$500
sell my
boomerang
soul to the,
or minor,
I'm
and you
selling my
get
soul to the devil
5% kickback.
because all of a sudden money is my
That's
new religion.
$25.
And these people get greedy, and this is what happened
Also,
really
you
big
have
2 years
500
ago with
points on the
hyperverse.
left from
And
your
now
first
that was
and the
amazing.
second.
1.9 million
So totally
billion
on the left,
dollars
you have
got scammed at
1,000,
mum and dad investors.
and on the right you
and
have
all the
1,000.
people that were promoting
So
that
you
or
now
learning
get
how to
between
become
your left
promoters
and your right the
are now in these
10%
other
check match,
schemes.
and that's $100.
And they're doing these presentations,
So
they're doing
total
these Zoom
you
meetings,
earn
and they're trying
in
to
this
have that same
situation
feeling they had a couple of years ago where
$125.
it just took off. And then crypto
This is
died,
how easy it is.
and then you could
When
see who
these
was swimming
people
naked.
are
When the tide goes out,
because when people
you can
have
see
the
who's swimming
license
naked. And
they
now
have
you've got
they
the
have made
talk
the
of
3x, they
the
buy a
bull
new
run
license in the Boomerang.
and the hype of it going to the moon
And every
again.
time when
and
these
there, it doesn't
existing
matter what you
people
promote or what you
purchase
do
a
in
new
crypto,
package,
to a certain
the
degree,
volume is back,
you can make a lot
and
of
you
money
get
if you're
your
clever enough.
commissions over and over
But these guys,
again.
are
So
just
ridiculous.
flogging these bloody,
In the
bloody
affiliate
systems.
system,
That's
you have a
my
potential
spiel on it
earning of
today.
3x. And
Yeah.
this is sometimes a little bit complex for the new people.
Your
You can
spiel
earn with the miners,
if
you
you
are
had to run
mining
into a
BTCCs.
Joe, right? There's only
And
500
the
or 600
BTCCs
people
is
that
the
live by you.
main
So
potential in
equate
this
that with
opportunity.
Danny
You can
lives
mine
anywhere
BTCCs
between
and you can
5
sell
or,
and harvest and sell
500
them.
or
You can
5,000
speculate
miles from Joe
with that one.
himself. And
So miners
the
give
500 closest people to
BTCCs.
Joe,
The Boomerang
if he
you can
only
earn
got one
arbitrage
person on
trading
board that he could pay for with this crap,
money.
that,
And in the
that one
affiliate
person's
system,
gonna go out
you
there and
have
try to find
also a
500 more
3x
people.
potential
Yep.
So
earnings.
it's like,
And
how
why
do
do
you
we say
want that
potential?
kind of,
Because you need to bring
always
leverage.
static mentality to be
So
surrounding
every
what
time
you're,
when you buy a new
your every
miner,
breath,
you have
you're gonna have to
3
encounter
extra
that
money.
on every
So with a
side.
$50
And
miner,
you can tell
you
when
can
you
earn
hear
in the
Joe
affiliate
talk,
system
he's
$150.
such a
But
scumbag,
every
man.
time when you
He
purchase
sounds
a new
like he's
miner,
like a
you have a
freaking,
new 3x income potential again.
psychopathic security guard,
So with the
man. He
500,
wants
you
to
can earn in
kill
the
somebody.
affiliate system
Well, he
1,500, and
literally
with
would
5,000,
be,
you can earn in the affiliate
he would be
system
in so deep.
15,000.
I mean,
Also
they don't
with the
believe
Boomerang,
it's like a drug.
You
It's
have
like
a
a gambler.
3x.
I
You
think
buy a
even
Boomerang, and let's
they're
say
like those
you only buy
the
a
droids
Boomerang,
that we had in Star Wars.
then
They
you
get
get
brainwashed
a
into thinking
potential
and
with the
talking a certain
Boomerang of
way,
1,500
and it's
by
pack
arbitrage
mentality.
trading.
Chavez is
You
using
have,
these people
you
like
can have unlimited
mules.
flash load
And, you know,
until
like
you make
David, for example, he's
$1,500
not part of
with the
Boomerang.
arbitrage trading.
He's
But in
just
the
you and me.
affiliate, you can
And
earn
he's
another
gone to
$1,500.
Dubai
So in
with
total,
40 other people that are all greedy people.
$3,000.
And
Yeah.
1,000
right
becomes
now, I think
3,000,
they've just
3,000,
finished a meeting
9,000,
where there's a whole lot of
5,000,
people in Dubai
15,000,
learning
and
how
10,000,
to do more
30,000.
scams.
So people
And
with
we've actually got
10,000
a whistleblower
Boomerang,
that goes to
they
Dubai
can
with these
earn
guys who's feeding us
30,000
information.
with the affiliate system.
And they
have-
are
they
you know
have
they're
an
watching these
unlimited
people and we get
flash loan
videos of these
trading
people,
for
you know, and all
30,000.
this
So
sort
in
of stuff.
total, they can earn
But they-
that's what pisses me off,
$60,000.
Danny.
Yep, you want
Is
to.
that okay? Why do we only got one person out of
And how do
100,
you
right?
increase your
One
checkmate?
person out of 1,000
By ranking
Why
up.
can't
This is
1,000 of those
so brilliant.
people,
I'm so
these
happy that
scammers, go to
Chavez
scam
made this
school in
bonus
Dubai? Why can't
in these
1,000 of them
coins.
step up?
You
One-
can see we have
one person a
11
day,
positions and you
and
can
then
grow
set us
through the
right.
lines
Set
in.
us on the right
But I
track
already
of
said
thinking about all this
you
crap.
built
Because
to Shiba.
that's what the
You need
problem is
100,000
that
in volume
they
in your
all
left
go
leg and and 100,000 in volume in your right leg. And you build today where you stopped yesterday. And tomorrow you can build further in the volume in your left and right leg.
He's contacted me. He wants to.
There is no flushing of
would you believe
or volume?
He got fined Jane Gregory for 165,000 by
compensation plan.
You know, basically the Security Department of Canada.
A lot in
and
thinking.
He was telling us that he
But I
wasn't
can
done
tell
for
you, it's
security
just 10
fraud.
people with a
He
$10,000
got done for
miner.
other stuff.
Or 2,000
So he
people
thinks
with
that's
a
okay.
$50
But anyway,
miner,
he
or
brought
10
up the
people with a
contract,
$10,000 boomerang.
the court documents. So yesterday
The
I read
difference is
those court
between-
documents.
And I can tell you,
And
we
I'm pretty
started
sure
with one left and one right.
he's not
And
allowed
then
to
it
be on
went
the
through
internet.
4, 8,
And I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to promote financial
Before
products.
you know, you have
and so that's why he's
hundreds and
wearing this
maybe
stupid
1,000
mask.
people in your team,
So I've
right?
asked
And
him
in
for
your
an
team, right?
interview, and he's taunted
everybody's
me on
doing a little
the
bit.
the video I did.
And that brings in the
So go in
volume.
there and razzle them up. But
To
I
work with
basically
the
what I did is
100,000 left and
I
right,
cut and
that
paste
is
bits
the
out of
hardest thing.
the
But
document
once you
that
have
claims that
that,
he's
you
not allowed
have
to do
your
shit.
people in there.
And there's
Now,
also
people in
in
your
paragraph
team's going to do
27, because I remember,
invitations,
he's
presentations,
threatened people
trainings.
and tried
So
to bribe
the
people
next position
that if
is
they
Trump,
testified
and
it
that's
against him,
250,000.
and then they've
But
come forward
remember,
and
it's
basically
just
said he's tried to
150,000
threaten
more
me with my
than the
life.
first
And
100,000.
And
Where you
so
are
I copied that paragraph in there, and that's why he's
creating
reached out to me,
your
because the very
success team.
next thing that's going to come out if
Shiba,
you don't take that video off,
The
I'm going to do
bonus
blah blah
is
blah.
$1,000 in
So I
Shiba.
need to do another video, and I'm going to go through his whole
You see, the
contract. I
checkmate
think that's going
potential
to be
is going
quite
to
good.
360.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll go
The
after
Trump.
these guys. I mean, I've got
You get a bonus in Trump.
it's just a disgusting. You see.
$2,000. And this is what Chappelle said.
Chavez
You
said
guys will not
10K
miss this
trades
next bull
per
run.
day. Is that
And
monetary
he's
wise
giving
or
those
10?
bonuses
I never did
in the
that.
top
Can you clarify
11
that for me?
coins.
So I missed some
Yeah,
of
I
that.
don't know.
Really,
So is
really
it
amazing.
10,000
I don't get
trades
either.
or
Dutch.
$10,000 worth of money per day?
$3,000 in
But I
Dutch.
think it must be 10,000 trades.
Even
Cardano,
if it was a
4,000 in
$10,000
Cardano.
trade in and of
Ripple,
itself,
5,000
the
in
rest
Ripple.
of Deepak
And you can
staking
see the
is
checkmatch
referring
bonus. It's
to
going
the
from
fact that,
300 all the way to
Chavez is
1,500
now talking
when you reach
yesterday
Bitcoin
about
position.
stuff not
What do
being
you
on
need
the
to do?
blockchain anymore.
20 million on the left
like,
and
oh,
Yeah.
20 million on the right.
That's
Definitely
right.
got your own ecosystem.
And people say,
Your ecosystem
that's a lot,
freaking
David.
scam.
I said, we already
Which
did it with the
is
team in
actually
the right
ironic,
side.
because what he's
We did
actually
more than
saying
20
is they have managed to connect their MetaMask wallets.
You
I don't
understand?
think anyone's pointed this
It's
out.
doable.
They've managed to connect their MetaMask wallet to test the system
once you
when
reach
it's not on
Bitcoin,
a real exchange.
You get $1 million.
And we've tagged
in
over
Bitcoin.
1,600 wallet addresses, and
I
we have
really
gone
want
through
to
there, and
know
we're
who
looking
wants to
for
have $1 million in Bitcoin. You don't have to answer
a
here.
life.
Let's say answer it
Let's
to
say-
yourself.
Right.
And
That
there's
sounds like a
nothing.
good
This is
email
the way
for MetaMask.
how you can
Well,
achieve
What you just
this.
described.
Well, they're
Also
making it.
put
There's no truth to
$1,500
what they're
daily
saying,
in
because
checkmate
if there was
potential
truth
every day.
to it, then they have their own
For the
ecosystem
big
where
leaders,
people
for the
can plug
big
in their own
leaders who are
wallet and
giving
do virtual
trainings and
testing
who are
between
helping community
exchanges.
international, for
Yeah, that
everybody,
have deficiencies.
you
Now,
can
we've tagged
be
all the
rewarded
exchanges
from the
that they are
total
using.
company's revenue.
So the fact that they've got their
And that is how
own in-house
generous
network where
Chavez
they're
is.
testing something
10%
in a
of the total
simulation
company's revenue
is
shared
ridiculous, because
by
it
the
would just
mega
take
pool,
just as
giga pool,
much
and
effort
terra
to
pool.
set that up
To become a
as
mega
the
pool
other
member,
claims they're
you
making.
need to do 1
And
million
then
in
they've got
left
to
and 1
carve
million in
that
the
copy
right.
through
in
to the
sales.
real world. And not only that,
Right.
Chavez said in 2
4%
days' time,
Of the total company revenue,
you know,
is
like
shared
some
by
of the
everybody
claims
in
that
the
they are
mega.
making, competitors
So we
can't
help you, we
even
train you, we
copy
guide
this
you.
product.
And once you come
Boomerang
in the mega
will
pool, we
will
share
be
that
hold it,
4%
will
with
be
everybody
a
in
unique
that
platform. Now, just
Gigapool.
the psychology in
5
that
million
paragraph,
left and 5
competitors
million right,
can't
and
even
you are a Gigapool
copy this
member.
product. Like, what is
And
the product?
3%
What are
of
they
the
trying to
total
copy if they
company's
can't get their
revenue
hands on it?
is
Boomerang
shared in a Gigapool.
will
By
be
the
a
people,
unique platform. Will be
for the
means they haven't got a unique platform
And
in
then
my
Terra Pool.
eyes. And you read these
Terra Pool, another
paragraphs.
3% is going
It says
into
there
the
will
Terra
be
Pool
new
and
and
shared by
better
the people in the
functioning
Terra Pool.
platform
And I have heard
that will
they
be
need more people
guaranteed
in there because those bonuses are so
will
big
guarantee us
that they
success.
say,
This is
"Come on,
really
guys,
badly written.
you have
I've
to
wondered.
become Terra because
So
it's
what
too
the
much
hell
money.
does that mean? There will
Help
be
us."
a better functioning platform
You see?
that
That's
will
good.
guarantee
So
success.
you need 10 million left,
So
10 million
this is
right,
all-
and also
English.
when you
Well,
become
it doesn't even-
a Terra
it means
Pool,
they
you get a
haven't got
free
anything yet.
node
And then it
subscription.
says,
and a node is to
now even
stabilize
more
the
confidence
Bitcoin
has come to
BTC
Chavez
20, BTC,
that
yeah,
this
Bitcoin
will
Code,
work. Now even
network.
more confidence has come
Really,
to
really
Chavez
good.
that this will work.
We have
So
some terms
Chavez
and conditions.
sounds like the mad
The
professor.
first loan will only be granted
and,
exclusively
the
to the
mad
whitelist
professor
wallets,
saying
and we'll
that
have a
even
free
now he's
$50
even feeling like he's gonna,
miner
he's
included.
alive.
So if
We've
you
done it.
already
We've cracked the
purchased a
enigma.
Boomerang
You know,
and
he's got
didn't
even
know,
more confidence
you have that miner
that
in
this
there.
will work.
The
So
only thing
here they
you
are in one
have
breath
to
saying and it's
connected
working.
to the node.
We've just got a few bugs.
Really important,
We need
otherwise it's
testing.
not doing
And now it
anything.
seems like they're trying to rediscover it all.
On MVP, users who obtain the Boomerang
Okay,
license will be able
50
to
to
utilize
60
the platform.
trades can take place every minute.
And yes, I know a
60
lot
to
of people are waiting
50
on
to
that
60
MVP,
trades can
but
take
Savas
place
is going to launch
even
it
in a
when it's
minute.
perfect.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, people have asked him in
Only
the
when it's
past.
perfect, because
You know,
MVP means
what happens with
minimum
millions
viable
of people when it's
So it
when
needs
it's
to
out
be
there in the
perfect.
real world? I
Otherwise,
mean, mathematically, that is,
really
just
good.
doesn't even make any sense. That equation.
And
I mean,
all
they reckon
new
they
purchase
say
Boomerang licenses will
86,000
have a
people have
flat
bought
loan
these licenses.
with 3x
I say
until
that
they
I would
have
eat my hat
reached
if there's more than
their
15 or
purchase
20,000.
So you have
We're
unlimited
watching the
flash loan
blockchain and we're
until
watching the
you
people who are
3x
trying.
your
But there is other
purchase.
factors in there. That people
Introduce a
can't
kickback
trade
and
until they're
checkbacks.
whitelisted.
Bonuses are credited
People can't
to
trade
the account on a
until
daily basis.
anyone
So
who
when
bought
you
a license
qualify,
after
you
the
know, with
8th
the
of April
5% and the
theoretically
10%,
isn't
qualify
going to get
today,
whitelisted,
tomorrow, or you
approved,
can see it in the
until
back
they
office,
release
in a new
the
business day,
minimum
in the
viable
counter, you can
product,
see the
which
money
they like
coming
to
in.
call
And
MVP.
you
So
can
much
withdraw
easier
it in
to hear
USDT
and digest what you
TRC20.
say than have to listen to
Subscribers have
Grace
the
spew it
opportunity
out
to
like
receive the
Oh,
Incentive
well, it
Club
just doesn't
reward
make sense.
from
And,
multiple clubs.
you know, like, I'm very
You can
dyslexic
only
and the
reach
words
Shiba,
really
Tron,
don't go
Doge,
into my head
Cardano
very well,
one
and that's
time.
why I use technology
The
to read it, because I
Bitcoin
listen and
position,
understand
you
better.
can
But even just
qualify
reading these
multiple
words,
times.
word for word as
But
they were
only
given
the
to me
offer is
from
one time.
Lucky,
But
it
once
says
you
even
reach
though she
Cardano
didn't,
in 1 month,
even though
let's
he
say you are
didn't
1
make
month,
it
2 months in
to the
business,
live
and then
version
your
on
team is
Friday as
growing
they
like
claimed,
Shiba, Tron, Doge, Cardano.
Chavez says
You know, in
that
1
he
month,
doesn't want to hold back
you
the
get all
release
the bonuses.
of the novelty. I think that's the worst word they
All
could have
of
used.
the
Even
earnings are
though we
subject
are
Right.
and fixed,
living in a
with a
challenging
fixed
time right
2%
now
fee.
before the
So
release.
from all the earnings in the affiliate
A
system,
challenging time
is
right
a
now before the
2%
release. So it must be that
administration
everyone's
fee.
jumping up and
There
down,
is
perhaps,
no
I can only
withdrawal
assume.
fee and a
You know.
minimum deposit of
Hey,
$10.
he's coming back out
I
of the
also
terms
put
and
in
conditions, so
withdrawal
let's
because sometimes
turn
people send
on
from
the
one
very last
account to
one
the other
that we'll do
account.
just for now.
So
He
always
admits
keep in mind that
that
you do
he
that
is behind
in batches
schedule.
of $10.
Really?
If you buy a miner for
It's like,
$50, always keep in mind
yeah,
the
no
fee
shit,
of the
Sherlock.
gas fee. So make sure that you send a little bit more to cover that. And if you did send just a little bit less, make sure that you always do $10 and you can use it the next time when you buy another product.
Bye.
Pool incomes will be calculated on the total company's revenue for the period of starting from the first day till the 30th day of each month. And the maximum earning
I must
amount
say,
from all income and
is
bonuses
he still going
is
on? But Joe
restricted and
said
kept
that
at
he
3
made
times the
$100 in a
subscription
day
amount.
from doing
Of course,
arbitrage
this is from the
trading.
affiliate
And
system.
then we
But
listened
the
to Joe
miners
in
you
a
can
secret
mine for
recording
140
say that it
plus
wasn't
years,
from arbitrage trading, it was in
BTCCs, and with the
general
Boomerang,
over the whole
you can
platform.
trade
Right.
arbitrage.
Which
In the
means he could have
affiliate
got that
system,
money
we have a
from
3x
selling
to make
licenses
it long
and getting
lived.
commission.
Very important.
And, you know, so
Bitcoin
these guys
Incentive
make these
Club
claims
rank
that they can't
has no
substantiate.
3x
Joe
capping.
also
So
said
that is
that
really,
he made
really good.
$500 in one
This
click
is my
of a mouse.
presentation, and I give
Here
the
we go,
word back
Rebecca.
to Amazing
Let's go.
Grace.
Sound on. Chat room. Open the chat room, guys.
David, thank you for that splendid, absolutely wonderful, informative presentation. Now that I understand that
I'm going to put myself on the screen. Notice Kathy Smith has got their hand up.
Are looking for people. Would you please be kind enough to give them my name? I'll be right there. With my bag.
Yes.
Here we go.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Now, did you
Come here, look at me.
intend to give us a little bit of a demo on the new
Oh, I'm going to get my flag out.
DAP, and basically, is
I
that
got-
up?
Did you see me?
I think it may be down though. I don't know.
They have no updates.
No
Joe,
update.
Did you check
No.
the
So they did in the
Do you
world.
think?
No, I think it's still under maintenance because we've not had any notifications telling us otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes.
No questions?
The formal part of
Today?
our event.
Oh, here we
this
go.
this
Questions?
evening,
Oh
today.
my gosh!
I do
how's
wish
that an
you all
event?
very good earnings.
Good
Always.
earnings from a platform that's
Now,
down.
the interesting thing that I know is that you wish to have
No
to
questions.
get back with the person who invited you, as well as the person who invited you
Wow, what a
wishes
bunch
to
of
get back
scumbags.
with you, so as to get you started. So let's go ahead and make that happen. And please, but
This meeting is being
before
recorded.
you guys get registered and get busy with all that, make sure to say thank you
Ben Dover's on there.
because of the opportunity that this person has availed you to. Please make sure to say
That's
thank you.
funny.
Now, if you're wondering when is the next time that you can invite somebody and have somebody come see you or come to this
They've turned the videos off.
event,
Martin
please,
Forever.
that will be this
That's me.
evening for
Martin Forever.
Thursday at at the US Prime, and then also tomorrow.
Martin's been
Friday,
removed.
At both UK
Notice he's trying to
and
be
US
fluent.
Prime. So we will see you then.
It's
Thank
such a
you
crack
very
up.
much.
That's it. Unreal.
There's no reason to do
The
this
recording
chat
has
room
stopped.
anymore.
David, right on Monday and Tuesday, I did promise folks that if they had questions written down and ready to go,
Written down
that
questions.
we would be able to answer some questions after Chavez's update. Do you have a few minutes to be able to
Oh, we're
do
going to do
that?
questions.
Yes, of course.
Here we go.
Okay,
I'll get them back on.
Let's go ahead and get that going.
Oh, they're going to do questions.
Do
Recording
we
is stopped.
have questions in the chat?
There was no questions.
I took extra glass of water, you know, that I can...
There's no questions in the chat because the chat's shut.
It's water, guys.
Are these guys mental? The chat room is shut and they're saying they're going to get questions out of the chat room?
Okay, we don't have any questions in the chat, so
Well, because it's been disabled for the whole meeting.
I was so complete.
You were a complete.
What a
really
blatant
that was
lie.
a fantastic presentation.
Oh, the chat room's open now.
You know, in my WhatsApp, you can see I never compete with people. I complete people.
You too.
What?
Absolutely. So, anybody have any questions whatsoever? Wish to go ahead and raise their hand?
Raise their hand. Here we go.
All righty. In order for me to go ahead,
Now, I've put my hand up twice and been kicked out of 2 meetings right now.
Your question to call upon you, I'll need for you to put your camera on and put your video, your human face in the video.
Human face, my ass. I bet the meeting's going to be locked now.
David, you're just too good. Okay.
People are just too shy, aren't they?
Yeah, they're too shy. They don't want me to answer them. Maybe. But guys, listen.
Too shy.
If you feel a little bit scared to ask the question here live.
Yep. So the meeting's been locked.
There are no stupid questions. Maybe I can give.
So the chat room was open for a second, and now it's been reshut.
You know, but ask the question, because here you have the way, the room to ask the questions to the people who work with the system. You know, outside of this
What
room,
system? There's no system.
there are a lot of
the
experts,
depth's down.
and they try to tell you a lot of things. But I always say one thing. If I want to learn football, I go to the football player who plays football, not to a YouTuber who is saying that
And
he's
I bet
doing
you've never
some
played
things.
football.
Okay.
He is the
Who's
bull.
the first?
Is Hyan, do I say that? Help me to pronounce your name correctly. Is it Hyan Nagwin?
Yeah, Hewen. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Terrible
Hewen.
sound.
Okay. Very good. Go ahead.
I want to ask David.
Yes.
We've been I've been trying to withdraw my dividend, and in the past
Here we go.
weeks, I couldn't withdraw my dividend.
The bridge
Do
is
you
down.
know if that's available to be withdrawn soon? Dividend.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
How?
I couldn't withdraw. I couldn't withdraw it out to MetaMask.
Okay, I have to look into it. I will call you later. I will call you after the Zoom.
She's the only one that wants to withdraw money.
Peter is doing that, so let me check into it. I notice sometimes people, this is actually a very good question. I notice sometimes people, when they withdraw the USDT from the back office, they get a red message out of sync. Then they have to fill up the batch because there's a protecting in the system. Everything goes automatically. So when you cannot do it, you wait for 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then you can do it. Sometimes you do it in the morning, sometimes in the evening. We know they work with batches, but that's actually what I can say. But I see. Let us look into it. As far as I know, everything.
So there's
works.
no answer.
There is some delay in some payouts. Yves said it yesterday on the update Zoom that there is some backup delay because of all work is now on the Boomerang, and he apologized for that.
He's working on the affiliate too.
Yeah.
And thank you for answering.
When that's a good Saturday support day question.
Come back Wednesday. Come back next Tuesday.
Thank you. And my Lord, how are you?
Here we
Please
go.
Go ahead and unmute. And I'm only going to take questions for people right now till
I
Victor,
tried to open the door too.
hang on 2 seconds, my lord, please. Let me just let you know, Victor, if he was going to open up his video, but now it'll be just to Don Lott. That's the last question. My lord, thank you so much for your patience.
Nazi.
Go ahead, ask your question.
David, I kind of missed your presentation in the beginning. Do you know when we can trade? I just get in lately, so I don't catch everything.
Oh my freaking gosh, these people are bitches, man.
When we can trade.
When Chavez lets us.
Yeah, when?
Yeah, when MVP is open and when it's ready.
Oh.
When is that?
83 days later.
That question was answered by Chavez during his update yesterday, and that update is posted. So please go ahead and take a look.
That was yesterday.
Thank you.
Today's today.
Alrighty. Chris's iPad, please go ahead and
I want to sneeze.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse
Can you
me.
hear me?
Yes, Chris.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Where are you from?
I'm at odds with a friend of mine over the
Got a bloody beach ball, would you believe?
when this thing starts, when it goes live.
Yeah.
So what we're at odds with is, are we going to be trading on a DApp or the AI bot when he starts this up?
When this starts up, it will be with the DApp. The AI bot will come later.
That's what I'm having an argument because me and this other guy, we were going, like, I was watching
Not the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, was it?
You know, putting the times, and I was telling him watch from this time to this time, and it'll tell you. And then he's showing me a different time, and he thinks that when this starts up, it's going to be with the AI bot, and I argued with him that it's going to be a new DApp.
Yeah. It's also changing the UI, and there are some small changes.
The user interface, ladies,
to make everything perfect. But I would say listen together. You know, you can open Zoom together, and then you listen together on that update call from Chavez. You know, take a nice drink.
Right. No, I did.
We should play Chinese
it's kind of
whispers
funny
together
because
instead of doing this crap.
You know, I'm telling him. I said, you know what? I know what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay, he thinks that when it starts up,
265 people in this meeting, hardly no one.
No.
Chris, you're here.
86,000 people have signed up for a license, and only 265 people are in this meeting.
Thank you for everything you do, okay?
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
They didn't wipe your ass for you.
Okay. Bagage. Okay, you're going to help me with that name. It is altogether Bagage. How do you pronounce your name, sir?
It's not my Vaj.
He's muted again. Please unmute.
Bugaga Babuma.
Here we go. Hey, he's a podcaster. He's got.
Yes,
not that guy.
The name is a bit long, but I advised David that I'm also David. So to cut it short, just call me David. But I told you that time that it means wealth is bliss.
Boomer.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then come in with your name as David. Displayed as
if he uses David, he'll get cut out.
Helpful. Thank you.
Trust me, I know these things.
Okay. My question is, yesterday when Chavez was giving the update, he mentioned that at full usage of the DApp.
Here we go. 10,000.
The DApp could accommodate capacity of over 10,000 trades per day.
Yeah, that's a good one, eh?
What the hell?
But my question is that when I look at the DApp and you see the members or the
great
users,
question.
Over 80,000. So I was looking at if all the users decided to trade that day.
Great question, mate.
Find that not all of them would trade at least even a single trade. So
yeah, cut them off now.
So you were calculated, and you were saying like, okay, so if he says 10,000, and then in one day he said, and I have the recording because I recorded it. He said, if you go to market opportunities and you can see we will do more than 10,000 trades in one day.
No, he didn't say that, David.
Otherwise, I will refund.
Yes,
That's
he
what
did.
He said. So of course, he's not going to say 80,000.
Why?
120.
No, why? He says millions of people can use this platform.
Sure, it will be more than that. So because people listen to the words, if he says if we do more than 10,000 and we are doing like 70, 80,000,
so it's limited.
More,
Oh my gosh!
Wow! If he would say 100,000 and somebody says it was 99,000 only, everybody said, yeah, it was only 99,000. So I would not put that word.
And he doesn't want to give a refund if the system falls over. That's what that says as well.
The AI, the UI, the Boomerang, when that goes live, that people can trade, and that is where we have. But hey, it's new. This is built what has never been built before.
Oh, here we go.
If you use the fixed line telephone, they had hundreds of years to fix that and to enhance that. It went from analog to digital, and now we have mobile phones. In the beginning we had black and white televisions, then we had color televisions, now we have split televisions.
Now the gaslighting starts.
It's all enhanced. So,
no, let him speak.
What
Grace is going to cut him off. You watch, he'll be muted now.
I show the people.
He's not going to talk again.
No, he's going to be muted. You watch.
Bitcoin code, because
Grace is doing it.
Here,
look at her.
We are having an opportunity. With selling miners and boomerangs, you can make millions.
But no one has, and there's no proof to that. There's no substance to what you just said, David.
And the ICOs, what are going, and all the work, all the businesses, what is coming on that blockchain.
No, gaslighting.
You can make
gaslighting.
Billions. So I understand that you focus on the Boomerang because that is, the key from the first project, what is going to be
He's going to be muted
on our own blockchain.
Rubbish.
So I understand you.
Good on you, mate. You did a good job. You asked that question, and we got a stupid answer.
To give you really the prosperity that you can see what you have in hand.
Scum of the earth, bottom feeder, David.
I have 100%. I'm 100% convinced.
Wow, it's a belief.
Thank you, David. You're a jackass. And David, please listen carefully. He did not say at the same time. Listen to how David explained it, okay? Very good.
Oh,
Thank
fuck you, bitch.
Now,
what the freaking heck ever, man.
You can't make this shit up.
Go ahead and unmute, and please.
Now, this is a podcaster guy.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you.
Oh, listen, Rich.
Your maturity, your talking, your speaking, you give us really the confidence to be here, to listen what this Boomerang is preparing for us. You were doing a very good job.
Oh, wait.
I would say exactly like I told Joe yesterday, David, you guys appreciate the job you guys are doing.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Some people, they don't know exactly what they're looking for. They keep talking negatively because they don't know, they don't have any experience.
Well, we do. We're looking on the blockchain, dickhead.
Sure, and the company is sure. Boomerang has insurance to provide a service.
Extraordinary claims need extraordinary evidence.
When they have in mind to do something wrong, they don't have person to come in the front as a communicator to tell the people.
He's selling his product. I'm a communicator.
And you have David and Joe and other people every day. You keep informing the people what is going.
Nothing's happening though.
Even Chavez himself is presenting here, is coming when it's time for him to come in. I'm just impressed, and so the company is going
another cult leader.
History.
I'm gonna hang up, Danny.
They're gonna be
can't
impressed.
take it, man.
Oh, stay here, you.
I didn't put a lot of money yet.
I need the company. I'll go mentor by myself.
Everybody around to me, I'm just telling them, be ready because we are going to do something you guys will never see.
Well, it hasn't happened though. 85 days later.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
I don't have any question. Everything if I need, I gotta go by Joe. Like sometimes I come in his meeting to make sure that
he's an ass licker. Well. This is an ass licker.
Appreciate what you guys.
This is what an ass licker looks like on a microphone.
Yeah. Monga, thank you. At least somebody's watching, Joe.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Electronic money. Please unmute and ask your question.
Here we go.
Good evening.
Look at it as entertainment, Richard.
Everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, my question is just a smaller one. During presentation, David said we have a free miner. I was just wondering, where can we find the free miner in our Boomerang or was?
Yeah, the stuff is when you went to the when you purchased the Boomerang, you had to fill in a wallet address from your MetaMask, and there it is.
What about the MetaMask wallet?
On that, it is connected. There's an NFT miner on that MetaMask wallet address. But you can come on Saturday to the support, or you go to your upline support, and he or she can show you where it is.
Oh, that was Gobi and Tammy. They left.
Oh, okay. I think I will come because most of my downlines are asking me where can we find it, where can I find it, and myself I haven't found it because people say okay, go to your upline. Some of the people rely on me, and myself I don't know where it is. So obviously I'll be on Saturday's Saturday training.
Let me ask Joe. Joe, do you have a video how they can find it?
Oh my God.
Yes, I have a video which shows you how to get to the DApp.
Where's Joe?
But obviously I haven't got one that specifically focuses on if you've bought a miner and you're looking for it. This is where yes, of course I've got a video that shows
a good idea. Maybe a good idea.
Yeah.
Sure. Not really that I bought it. I mean the free one, because if you bought
the free one. If you go to the DApp, it'll be there. If it's not there, it hasn't been minted yet. It'll be minted soon.
Joe, put your human face on.
You know whether. Sorry, Grace.
Yeah, shut up, Grace.
Shall I stop?
Oh, he's got a camera on. He must have heard me.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, Grace, go.
If you go, you know how to go to the DApp for the BTC20 DApp, right? The COD20 DApp, where your stats are that David showed. Just look under my NFT. If it shows it there, it's there. If it's not there, it hasn't been minted yet. In all likelihood, the miner hasn't been minted yet. They'll be done over the course of the next couple of weeks to a month.
Oh, just make up shit as you go. Oh shit! I just forwarded myself out of the meeting. Oh my God! I just killed the meeting. I won't be able to get in now. I used a pad. Oh, bloody hell.
On Saturday, they should be able to walk through that. And bring your entire team.
I thought that thing was.
Bring your entire team. We'll get them squared away. Thank you, electronic money. Thank you, electronic money. You have won the whole lot of things. How are you? Please unmute.
Don doesn't know how to use a computer. He's the ideal customer. I don't know how to use a computer, but I want to invest and make myself a boomerang. You're still there, Richard. Come on, mate. You got this. You got endurance.
I think you just muted. I think I just heard you.
Hey, does anyone know what an ass licker is? This guy here.
Look,
we're going to look him up later on.
Controls.
Let's find this guy. He licks asses for a living.
Video?
He's a good communicator.
Yes.
Whoops, back in the meeting. We say ass lick and Susan Goldsmith kicks us out. There we go. And now she's going to come on, Susan, put me back. Oh, Susan, sorry, did I mention your name? Susan Goldsmith, dog trainer. She's the lady that just kicked me out of this meeting. What a laugh. Right, did you survive, Richard? We didn't get to hear Don because he couldn't get his friggin' microphone off. And I think we've lost all our connection. So, Susan, what would be a good idea to do right now is keep the meeting closed so that no one else can get in here, and that's how you guys protect yourselves. Because you're a bunch of scummy, maggot-infested lava of yucky shit. Yeah, that's what you guys are. And unable to join this meeting because you've been previously moved. Hold up, we might be able to get in here. We'll just do this. We are going to do things that you haven't heard of yet. Fox. It is a head thing. Hold it. We're in. 1 second, please, call it. Stop screen. They forget that I know more than they do about this friggin' shit.
How is that different? Because right now we understand the beta version. You would pick your pair, the first pair that you want to borrow.
Can you guys hear
and
this?
Then you pick a quantity, an amount for the
I can
size
hear
of
it.
the ticket.
Cool.
And then you will pick the second pair. So could you go from that known and
That known
to the AI bot?
Now they'll flash me back into the room.
$1 or $2 or $10, then it will be using that money to look at the market with the coin, with the currency what you choose.
Come on, Susan, you're going to kick me out of this meeting as well?
He's looking then with that
Bring it
amount
on,
of money
girlfriend.
to different pairs, and to look for profitable trading pairs, and then you can pick and choose what you can work with.
Haha, she did it. Susan, you're listening to me. You're great. That's awesome.
You're rigorous.
Yeah, that's scamming. It's so funny. Yeah, there she goes. Good on you, Susan. Bit of game. Is that the best you can do? Now you're going to have to lock the meeting and stop other people from hearing this valuable information. Is that right? Oh, my God. Scum of the earth. Susan, dog trainer. We're still trying to try your phone number. If anyone knows Susan Goldsmith's phone number, please do let me know. Because
her last name is Susan, dog crap of the earth.
Oh, she's been involved. She's the one that's got the finger on the button here, and she's trying to obviously keep it. Now they would have locked the meeting. Go and lock the meeting. Keep everyone out. Well, you reckon you can play this game? Yep, they've locked the meeting. So there you go. They'll open it up in a minute. Isn't it? They're so predictable. Like, we can't beat the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And right now, we'll probably get a phone call from Bob, who'd be in there listening to all this shit. But we got the majority of the meeting anyway. So there you go. What a bunch of scummy bags. I mean, definitely would love to find out where Susan is. So if anyone knows Susan Goldsmith, please do let me know.
Yep.
But yeah, they've blocked the meeting.
Since we're not in there no more, let's go over the question that they call him David guy question about the 10,000 trades.
Well, should we play that again? Because that was pretty friggin' wow, wasn't
it?
Yeah,
you can rewind.
Yeah.
I forgot you're into rewinding now.
Yeah, we can listen to the rewind or the reiteration of the reiteration. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's go live. Let's go. What are we doing? We're going to stop the screen, present the screen, Boomerang live. It's a bit freaky. That works for me. I quite like looking at myself. What are we doing? We're going to... Okay. So...
but I say, let us look into it. As far as I know, here you have the room to ask the questions to the
by Chavez during his update yesterday, and that update is posted. So please go ahead and take a look. That was yesterday.
Today's today.
My lord, thank you so much
for
your patience.
Nazi.
Go ahead, ask your question.
David, I kind of missed your presentation in the beginning.
Alrighty, Chris's iPad. Please go ahead and
I'm gonna sneeze.
Thanks. Thank you.
Excuse
me. Hear me?
Yes, Chris.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Where are you from?
I'm at odds with a friend of mine over the.
Got a bloody beach ball. Would you believe?
When this thing starts, when it goes live.
Oh, not this guy.
Yeah.
So what we're at odds with is, are we going to be trading on a DApp or the AI bot when he starts this up?
When this starts up, it will be with the DApp. The AI bot will come later.
That's what I'm having an argument because me and this other guy, we were going, like, I was watching
not the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, was it?
Putting the times, and I was telling him watch from this time to this time, and it'll tell you. And then he's showing me a different time, and he thinks that when it starts up, it's going to be with the AI bot, and I argued with him that it's going to be a new DApp.
Yeah. It's also changing the UI, and there are some small changes
the user interface, ladies,
to make everything perfect. But I would say listen together. You can open Zoom together, and then you listen together on that update call from Chavez.
Are you talking, or is that you talking? I'm getting confused here.
Yeah.
We'll carry on.
Take a nice drink.
Right. No, I did.
We should play Chinese
it's kind of
whispers
funny
together
because
instead of doing this crap.
I'm telling him. I said, I know what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay, he thinks that when it starts up,
265 people in this meeting. Hardly no one.
No.
Chris, you're here.
86,000 people have signed up for a license, and only 265 people are in this meeting.
Thank you for everything you do. Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
They didn't wipe your ass for you.
Okay. Bagage. Okay, you're going to help me with that name. It is altogether Bagage. Well, how do you pronounce your name, sir?
It's not my Vaj.
He's muted again. Please unmute.
Booma.
Here we go. Hey, he's a podcaster. He's got. Not that guy.
The name is a bit long, but I advised David that I'm also David, so to cut it short, just call me David. But I told you that time that it means wealth is bliss.
Boomer.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, then come in with your name as David. Displayed.
Oh, if he uses David, he'll get cut out.
Helpful. Thank you.
Trust me, I know these things.
Okay. My question is, yesterday when Chavez was giving the update, he mentioned that at full usage of the DAP.
There we go. 10,000.
The DAP could accommodate capacity of over 10,000 trades per day.
Yeah, that's a good one, eh?
What the hell?
But
Go, Rich.
He said the statement like 90% correct. All Chavez was trying to say is that when this is up and running, within a day, there will be more than 10,000 trades. So what that guy interpreted is saying that the DAP will be able to handle 10,000 trades. And then when you hit play, you're going to hear David completely blow that up like it doesn't matter what he says. Then why would he say it?
Yeah. Now, I don't know if we got that in the notes. Oh, here we go. More than 10,000 trades per day will come as soon as the DAP starts. If this doesn't happen, he promises to return the money. That was the quote that we got in the German chat room. So
why would he make that? Why would he make that claim?
I think it's pretty obvious, obviously, and you know this, but I mean, every claim they make doesn't mean shit because they just can say whatever they like. People will still believe it, you know. I mean, I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
So what we can surmise from everybody on all sides talking is that we're supposed to believe that there's 86,000 people. A guy that is probably David's upline was promoting in the Brazilian group a week ago that there's going to be 600 million people coming on board with this. So if they can't admit that their technology is going to be able to handle millions of users at any given second, then they're spoon feeding you stupid little crap to have you, keep stringing you along to think that there's something really happening right here. How do you go from 200 people in a group that want to hear good news that it went live to over 100,000 people? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like somebody has to weigh these things and realize what they're really saying.
Yep. I can't agree with that more, Rich. It's just pathetic. It's just dumb. I'm just actually having a look on the internet at the moment just to see if there's anyone streaming live like we are. Oh my God, look at that. Indian holy community, scammers payback. The Indian community live. 2 people watching. That must be a rerun. Yeah, we'll just listen to that guy, the answer again, because this is breathtaking stuff when you listen to this. But listen to the answer that David gave.
My question is that when I look at the DAP and you see the members or the
Great
user,
question.
over 80,000. So I was looking at if all the users decided to trade that day.
Great question,
you'll
mate.
find that not all of them would trade at least even a single trade. So
yeah, cut him off now.
So you were calculated and you were saying like, okay, so if he says 10,000 and then in one day he said, and I have the recording because I recorded it. He said, if you go to market opportunities and you can see we will do more than 10,000 trades in one day.
And no, he didn't say that, David.
Otherwise, I will refund.
Yes,
That's
he
what
did.
He said. So of course, he's not going to say 80,000.
Why?
120.
No, why? He says millions of people can use this platform.
Sure, it will be more than that. So because people listen to the words, you know, if he.
This reminds me of when people used to, we used to call it reasoning with the scriptures when I was a Jehovah's Witness. And you'd sit there and you'd have two people debating the same scripture. John 1:1, I think, was the main one. The word was with God and
in the beginning.
Yeah, and the word was God. So how can one be with yourself? And then somebody would come along and say, well, you know, God can be anywhere he wants. He's transparent. You can become filled with the Holy Spirit. And then you'd have the conversation about who is the Holy Spirit. Is it a person or an entity? And then, you know, and it would go on and on and on. And it all depends how you want to interpret something. I mean, you know, like, you know, when a guy that's given you a whole lot of statements has got, you know, it's like Nostradamus. Everyone said, I believe in Nostradamus. He used to predict things were going to happen and he got them right. Well, statistically speaking, I don't know whether this is still true, but only 7% of Nostradamus predictions actually come true. So would you get on an airline and go from here to Los Angeles on an airline that's got 7% chance of getting to its destination? Right. People seem to not worry about these people's history. If you research Chavis and listen to all the other claims, Rob's going through all those videos at the moment and plucking out all the claims he's made. This is just another day in the office for Chavis. And here he is now saying that 10,000 trades per day. He says more than 10,000 trades per day as soon as the DAP starts. Now, next time Chavis opens his ugly mouth, he will address this, and you would have been listening to people like David with these statements, and that would have given Chavis the perfect paragraph to script and reply to what he actually meant by last week's claim, which gave people hope. So this is what everyone's rallied around the campfire with, is the claim that there's only going to be 10,000 trades a day, and there's 86,000 people. How's that going to sustain itself? And also, if it doesn't happen, we're all going to get a refund. How's that going to work? How's that refund actually going to happen? Where's the money that everyone's been paying into the system gone? And how is it available for refund? So why is Chavis talking about refunds? Is he doing that to give people hope that there is a possibility if it doesn't work, you're going to get your money back? That sounds feasible. Is he
another hole, rabbit hole of false hope?
It is, and it's just all like, it's like feeding chickens. You just stick your hand in the bucket and you scattergun all the food on the ground, and then the chickens eat anything. You know, you put cyanide down there and the chicken's still pecking. What are you? Are you a chicken? Are you just eating this crap? Well, you're going to storm the castle. And next time they say, put your hand up, why doesn't 265 people in this meeting put their hand up and say, I want a refund?
Right.
This product was launched 84 days ago, and it hasn't happened. They've rebuilt the program from ground up. They've done 4.5 months worth of beta testing. It isn't working. Why don't I have the choice to get my money back? He's already talking about refunds. Rich, what do you think?
Yeah. If there's 86,000 people, not even 86, if there was 8,000 people still involved, why is there not 800 people in there right now?
Yeah. Why isn't it maxed out? I mean, it's just pathetic. There's a, funny enough, there's a Hindi meeting that's meant to be live, but I think it's somebody replaying a live meeting from the Hindi meeting, but I presume it's all in... Yeah, no, it's all in Hindi. I won't bore you guys with that. Do we get the rest of this? Should we listen to this last bit of shit from David while he's spewing out vomiters bits of information?
He says if we do more than 10,000 and we are doing like 70, 80,000
so it's limited.
or more, you know.
Oh my gosh!
Wow! If he would say 100,000 and somebody says it was 99,000 only, you know, everybody said, yeah, it was only 99,000. So I would not put that word.
And he doesn't want to give a refund if the system falls over. That's what that says as well.
The AI, the UI, the Boomerang, when that goes live, that people can trade. And that is where we have. But hey, it's new. You know, this is built what has never been built before.
Oh, here we go. And this is where they just turn this question around to a rant and a gaslighting. You know, now you've got to see the bigger vision. You've got to have faith, brother. You're losing faith in the project. You're asking questions which are hard for us to answer. So let me tell you about what we're actually doing here today. We're building another planet. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be more beautiful. It's going to take the world by storm. And we're building spaceships at the moment that will fly to this new planet. We don't know where the planet is, but it's going to be amazing. This is the sort of talk you're listening to. This is vomitous stuff coming out of his mouth. This is bile. And this guy can look you in the eye and tell you this stuff. David actually needs to be square-faced, punched straight in the face. And you need to say, David, shut the fuck up. Wake up. You have been brainwashed. You're preaching a message you know nothing about. You've got no substance to anything that you're, what's the word? Philosophing? His philosophy. Philosophizing?
Yeah.
And there's no substance to anything here. There's no proof. Now, in a minute, we'll just go through and we'll have a look. We've got Susie Stealth in the audience. She's probably got a few messages for me.
What's up?
Yeah. We're just listening to David's interpretation of the 10,000 trades per day and how it was just a minimum number that didn't mean anything. And the fact that he promises to return the money, that was his out, you see. So Chavez has got so much faith in this. He's thought, well, I can't say 100,000 people a day because if I say 100,000 people a day and I don't deliver, then I'll have to refund. So what's a number where I think I might be able to escape refunding? I'll make it 10,000. Yep. And then I'll tell people if I don't do the bare minimum that I think I might be able to do or they will believe, I'll tell people I'll refund them. But I won't do 100,000 because I know I can't do that. You know, this is the video is very loud and you're really, okay. So thank you for that. Let's see what I can do here. So are you talking about this one?
You know, if you use the fixed line telephone, they had hundreds of years to fix that and to enhance that. It went from analog to digital, and you know now we have mobile phones. You know, in the beginning we had black and white televisions, then we had color televisions, then we have split televisions.
Now the gaslight. I think I've had enough of that anyway. To be honest.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've got this other meeting here, which is a Hindi one that I don't think that's live, but it does say it's live. But I won't go through that.
Well, the other reason that I wanted to bring that up, Danny.
Nope.
Is that
Oh, I thought you said, do you know the reason I wanted to bring that up? No, I went, nope.
I'm saying the other reason is Rob's call this morning is the claim about 50 to 60 trades per hour or per minute or whatever. So Rob, he can come on live with us and we can break that down about how the calculations are wrong with that as well. He started to, but then he didn't all the way go through it. Because if you calculate times, you know, per minute, times per hour, times 24 hours, how does that all coincide back to the freaking 3x? How is that going to happen with 80,000 people?
Yeah.
So we could just literally lay out their walk to their cemetery grave that they dug for themselves.
Yeah. And it is breathtaking. I mean, actually, I'm just looking at some of the, you know, the wallet addresses at the moment. I'm just going to flip into WhatsApp and just see if there's any messages in there and check out Susie. Yeah. I think something happened yesterday too. I think I might have just said something in jest and upset Crypto G a little bit. And anyway, he's been coming back with some messages, more in emojis. One of Faulty Towers going out to the kitchen to get a ward-off salad. I remember that clip. And then we've got a clip, which is Arnie Schwarzenegger, or whatever his name. I always call him Arnie Schwarzenegger, but it's not quite his name. Arnold. And he said, I'll be back. I think, like the toll that this has, like Rob said to me yesterday, I don't know why I'm obsessed with this Boomerang thing. Why don't we just let people know, and you were just about going to leave before, Richard. I think that
if I got one more question of the similarity, I would have been like, man, I'll have to come back, because it's literally like there's nobody that wants to look beyond, is this real or not? They are just 1,000% going along with it. And it makes you wonder, it makes you contemplate for yourself, is there anybody for real that is even in there? Or is the whole Zoom thing part of the charade as well?
To me, it really is. It's just like you walk into a room and you're invisible, and you're going up there and you can touch people and you can shake them, but no one's listening. You can, let's say, punch them in the face, and nothing happens. It feels like we're having zero impact. It's like, have I got my mic on? This is the question you're asking. Right. Can you see me here? Are you reading this? Are we reading this the same? Are we speaking English together?
Right. We're pointing this out together. We can literally point it out together.
Yeah.
Same breath. And then after we're done, it's like, wait, hang on. We just did that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody heard us, right? Wait, hang on. Nobody heard us? And then you have to contemplate after that. That made sense, right? Yeah, that made sense. We cannot imagine this for ourselves.
News to hand. We have two announcements. One from a reporter. A reporter that we all know, but I won't mention their name to keep this a wee bit confidential, has just informed me that it is possible that they're going to do a documentary on the hyperverse, and the Crypto Avenger has been put forward as an informant for this event, which is quite exciting. Woo! So that's a major newspaper who might be doing a video production, a little documentary about hyperverse. So that's something that's happening. And the second thing that's happening, we have a reporter from Bloomberg who sent me a message, and they said, I really appreciate your help. We're doing a lot of research at the moment, and I am working on I'm reading the wrong paragraph. I've just got a new reply, which I won't read out loud. But basically, they're writing an in-depth article about multi-level marketing. And this particular reporter, I said, rather than focusing on the people who have been victims and lost money, why don't we get to the top of the cliff and let's go after the scoundrels that are actually, chucking people off the cliff. And they have said, yeah, that sounds like a great strategy. So that is actually work in progress. So they're doing lots of research. So everyone wants to go after the big fish. And this is the part where I think you actually need to go after mum and dad. You actually need people. I mean, I'm a small fish, and I would relish the opportunity to be in front of the media, and I would put my life, reputation, everything on the line, because I am actually like, yesterday I went through Jan Gregory's court notes, and in there he's threatened people, tried bribing people and all sorts of things. And, they literally come out and bribe you and threaten you. And it is, in the real world, if this was the cartel or if this was the back in the moonshine era, we'd probably be, well, yeah, you would be. And, we are playing with fire. However, in saying that, I'm so strong about this. If an army of people knocked on my door right now, I would defend myself as much as I could until whatever happened, because I'm so hell-bent at going after these bastards.
I got the conviction with you, brother.
Yeah, and I don't care what happens. And I'll stand up to anything I say in a courtroom. I'll say it to your face. So my gesture or my thing that I sent out to Jan Gregory, come on an interview with me then. Let me interview you, you coward. Because you won't. They don't want to be they don't want to be questioned. The first thing, I would love somebody who's a multi-level marketer, to come on here and be interviewed. I'm not going to tell you how do you sleep at night being a scammer. I actually want to know the mentality that drives your brain cell, you know, and we can have a banter, a heavy discussion, if you like, about ethics.
That's right.
You know, how do you get past the point of not being ethical and going to bed at night and thinking you're doing the right thing? And the chase and the love for money, is that really why you're doing it? Or is it an adrenaline high? Are you addicted to it like cocaine? And, you know, do you get your fix when you get into a Zoom meeting and the control of manipulating an audience? Is that what you're doing it for? You know, it's like the psychology behind this is absolutely incredible. Right, we did get, Susie has just sent us a link. I love it. I love it. We're getting better.
I love it.
I do. I actually must say, you know, like yesterday, my dilemma, and I'll be honest and I'll be frank. Oh my freaking God, there's $8 million sitting there. I just love to say, you know, like when I think I upset. I think what I'm trying to say is Crypto G disappeared in a hurry yesterday, and I think he had thrown his hands up in the air and thought no one's listening to me. I said something which might have just triggered him off, and he went away. But I think it is hard work doing this sort of stuff, and I'm obviously not trying to offend everybody, but every now and again, we need the support from the community. We've got amazing Avengers, and every now and again, it just gets on top of you. Richard said he was just about to leave because he couldn't stomach hearing this anymore. You know, then we get it's like riding the wave, and we get our moments to shine, you know, like, I was in that meeting for 98% of the time today, and then they kicked me out. I got back into the meeting. I could have flicked a switch and hid where I am, but accidentally didn't do it in time. They were watching our show. They kicked me out again, and I lost the connection to the Zoom meeting. Now, is that a victory, or is that, you know, the game of cat and mouse we're playing with these guys? Are we making a difference? Yes, we are.
Right.
Does it take a toll in our heads? Yes, it does. Did I only have 1 hour's sleep yesterday? I was on the couch trying to stay awake. I had to do a job to earn money yesterday, and the guy wanted to get on a video call about 7:30 last night to go through what I've been working on all day long. All day long I was working on getting this job finished, and then I had a beer, which I shouldn't have done, and then I started falling asleep at the camera, and this guy was going to be in front of the camera waiting for me to be at my best within a quarter of an hour. And then I finished talking to him. I was meant to have tea cooked. My partner went out for a run. And when she came home, she saw that I was still talking. I was in a in-depth conversation on a video call, showing this guy how to do things. She cooked dinner. We had dinner together, and then she went to bed. I fell asleep on the sofa. I woke up, come into the office, set up the thumbnail for the morning show, created a poll, which I don't know if everyone's answered yet, and then went to bed, had the best night's sleep ever. Went to bed listening to Rob. You know, this is what the Avengers are doing. Susie's in here all the time. Josh is in here all the time. Richard's obviously in here all the time. Bob is recording the meetings and building an evidence trail. And we're only a small bunch of people, but I think we're making a huge difference. And sometimes you go, oh my God, what am I doing this for? And, you know, you throw the towel in and you go, oh, I just can't handle this anymore. And then other times we have our moments to shine. So Susie here, what are we looking at? We're looking at $8,255,389. Is this somebody who's an arbitrage trader and they've managed to get the DApp going? And this is the type of money that you will earn. Now, get this, guys. This is the type of money that you will earn if they launch. Going by what Joe says. Now, there's an opportunity for everybody here. All 86,000 people who have bought a Boomerang license to make this type of money. This is what you have been. Now, here is that type of money right in front of us. Now, I'm assuming, without looking, that this money is what they're taking off the platform. So everyone that's purchased a Boomerang license or a We Are All Satoshi membership, that money has been squirreled away by a bunch of hungry squirrels. They're moving these, what I call gold bars, stacking them into a mini safe, and then picking up that mini safe and moving it to a larger safe, and then they put it into Binance and it flies away forever. Well, we have Susie Stealth, who's actually been watching this money move around, and she's tracked, and with Crypto G, $140 million have been lifted off this platform since, I presume it's December. And now we're looking at the transfers, I believe. Is that right? And we've go to transfers. Now, what are we going to tell me here? So much money USD moving in here from bin. I'm not saying that right, but bin Finex. I'll just get my other chat room going so I can say that word. But I think that's just another exchange. Is that right? I'll just get that read to us. Here we go.
So much money USDT moving in here from Bitfinex.
Bitfinex. That's a funny name, isn't it? So if we look at the in transactions, you will see that the large amount of monies that are actually coming into this wallet, and this wallet address isn't connected to the King of Sheba or the Queen of Sheba. This is actually connected to all these transactions are connected to Where All Satoshi and Boomerang. Am I right with that? Look in the in transactions. Oh, look, we think alike, don't we? So these are in transactions. So 400. Is that 400? See, I can't. The dot's in the wrong place. So I think that's $400. 150 out. Is this in? And is that 5 million? See, I don't even know how to read that figure. In. So this is money that's gone into this wallet 3 hours ago. Are we looking at 5 million? 95 million? Is that what we're looking at? And look
I
at
wonder. I wish I could see.
Yeah.
It just got me thinking like we're moving hyper money around to make it float.
Yeah. So now we want to look at the contract. So what are we looking at? Smart contract. Oh God, you're asking me to do things I'm learning. I'm going to be clever one day. So we're looking at the contract. I presume the contracts are actually contracts published. And oh my God. So there's a total of 8,194 contracts found. Are they all related? Surely not. Oh, here we go. Oh, news to hand. She's just sending us another subliminal message. Thank you, Susie. Now, successful. Oh, God, I'm over my head here, but I'll try my bestest. Confirmed. So this is confirmed a transfer. You're so clever. She's going to get sick of this and she'll come in here. Ah, Susie, you're awesome. I just said you're going to get sick of this and come in here and explain what we're looking at, and you pop up on the screen. What the heck?
Sorry, I have a few minutes.
Oh, thank you.
So that last link that I dropped in there.
Yep, it's on the screen.
That is, yeah. That's I can't look at the screen, but I'll talk you through it.
Yep.
So that is the hash for movement of 2.1 million USDT.
2.1.
That got routed back into. I got routed back into that address from that smart contract. I can't look at it right now, but that's one I'm gonna look at later.
Oh, right. So that's exciting for you.
I don't know where it came from. Yeah, I don't know where it came from. I want to know where it came from.
Well, and this is why they say to us that the blockchain doesn't lie, and we go, we know, we know because we're watching the money, And I just, honestly, Susan, you just, or Suze, whatever we call you, but it's like, it's just breathtaking watching this stuff actually happen. It's just, lots of money. The first one
all the transfers.
Imagine.
You go.
Go ahead.
What's that?
You go.
All the transfers in from
Bitfinex,
they're typically 1.5 million.
Okay, one more time, Susie.
So all the transfers in from Bitfinex are typically 1.5 million USDT.
Wow.
Each time.
Wow. That's a lot of cucumbers.
But this address was what? A little under 1 million earlier today.
So we've got 8.2 million in there now, and you're just watching hauling big lots of money around. So is that money coming from historical money they've made? They're not doing that now at the moment, but they're obviously collecting it all. They're like squirrels, aren't they? They're literally collecting the nuts, and then they move them all into a cobby hole, and then all the squirrels get together and have a convention and go, right, it's time to move them. Let's make them moonshiners, and they've got their bottles of moonshine they've been making, filling up their little bottles, and then the truck comes in the middle of the night. They flip down the back of the truck and they load it up with all their moonshine, and then they take it across state.
It sure seems that way. Lots of moonshine.
Lots of it. Yeah, but it's just so it's great. No, good job. So you're keeping an eye on all that. Oh, I see. And there's a loan there. So there's 1.5. No, I get this wrong. So when you see a 1 and a comma and a 5 and a comma, is that 1.5 million or is that 1,500?
Yes.
Wow.
That's 1.5 million. Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. So, that's just a couple of houses right there, really, isn't it? Just been transferred 3.5 hours ago, and it's come from Binfinik. What a funny name for me to pronounce. Binfinik? Binfinik?
Bitfinex.
Binfinex. Yeah, I'm never going to get that one right. I've just managed to get Chantal's name correct. I've got it written out here. It's got Chantal. That's all right. And then it says Sturkenboom. Sturkenboom. Chantal Sturkenboom.
Good job.
I know. And I've got it written out on a piece of paper. But
Boomer Stroker? What'd you say?
Boomer Stroker. But she's got boom in a name, and I thought that was quite fitting. So you can actually like Boomerang. So not to be, And funny enough, Chat GPT gave me this letter on how to pronounce her name. And part of the breakdown of the name is actually saying boom, like boom in Boomerang. How did it know?
Oh.
That's a sign. It's like
so
boom.
funny. Caught on.
That's good.
Yeah, I think they must be listening to me. So, there any other developments that would be of interest, Susie, that you've seen lately?
Not right now, but poor folks, if you're in the WAS back office, you're not getting anything right now. It's dry. That address is dry.
Did you hear David talking about being able to get money? Somebody said, "Can they withdraw?" And he said, "Oh, not yet, but soon." So, did that insinuate that people have been getting money out? Because that's what it sounded like to me. And we know that's not. Well, I know that's not true. I presume that's not true.
No, what he said was, I'll message you after, because that's what they've been doing instead of the bridge. They've been trying to do a one-on-one to see if you're going to be cogent with them or not. And as long as you go along with them, they'll help you get a little dribble,
Yeah. That other wallet we talked about yesterday, we had a theory, not yesterday, a couple of days ago, Susie, and that was the fact that the money that we see coming in onto TronScan from the Was Income USDT wallet. And I was sort of saying that there's a possibility that the money that you see there isn't necessarily fresh USDT, but it may have actually been people who transferred it. You know what I'm getting at?
Yes. Yeah, so you're talking about the Boomerang subscription wallet. So all of the little bits that are going in there, it's not necessarily fresh USDT. It's funds that have moved from the Boomerang subscription wallet that pays the WAS internal withdrawal wallet that people will then use to put back into the Boomerang subscription wallet. Or address. So it's like they're putting little bits in at a time. And I think it's probably pretty consistent, those individuals that have more than one WAS account. And so they get all of their rewards out, right? They take that from the WAS withdrawal address.
Because they have no choice. Yep.
Yeah. And then what else are they going to do with it? They're going to go buy a miner, or are they going to go try to put it back into adding another Boomerang subscription?
Yeah.
So that's what they do with it.
So when I'm looking at that, there's a little V underneath the Tether USDT. That V, does that represent that type of money, or what's that wee V for? Because I know when I accidentally transferred USDT into their main fund controller wallet and it came from Binance, it had a B for Binance.
I don't know because I can't look at the screen right now, but
yeah, it's on every transaction. Yeah, no, that's right. Somebody else might see it and watching, but I just, because that's what I'm sort of thinking. I'm thinking, well, that's pretty amazing, because what we were discussing the other day, why that's relevant is when Hyperverse fell over, the so-called leaders were actually setting up and creating people's accounts for them and then getting people to pay cash for them doing so rather than using the blockchain to pay people. So they basically knew they couldn't do anything with their money, but they could create new accounts for people to go out there and sell their memberships, and they were taking cash backhanders. And that's why Bitcoin Rodney's in prison at the moment, because for money laundering.
That's what makes them scammers.
Yeah. So think about it this way, Danny. If you looked at the Boomerang subscription wallet.
Yep, we're there now.
If you have a long trail of, let's say, 50 USDT, 50 USDT, 50 USDT, and that keeps going.
And we're looking at that.
Here's my guess.
Yep.
Here's my guess. And again, can't can't really prove this in a particular way because I can't see what's going on in that WAS back office anywhere.
Yeah.
But if those Tron addresses are new, well, that says those are new accounts from the WAS back office.
Oh, you're awesome, man. That's so cool. You're so clever. Yeah, because
So
yeah.
our leaders giving people incentives, let's say $50 or whatever, to get them started, right? They just give it to them, and then they said, "Oh, here, go set up your account."
Yeah.
Right. And if you have any other issues, then well, just pay me, and then I'll figure out how to get it done for you.
And that is exactly what happened with Hyperverse. People were gifting memberships. Now, May Summervu claimed that she gave $100,000 away to charity and people who were in third world countries in Vietnam, and that was her. She called herself a humanitarian. And I got it on an interview, and I said, "You're not a humanitarian. You're a scammer because you gave them accounts that you couldn't do anything with, and you gave them these dummy accounts, and then you told them that they went out and marketed." Yep.
Think of the grooming that's going on.
Yeah.
Who's to say that there isn't somebody out there that's saying, okay, your first task is this, right? Then when you bring in somebody, then you'll get another 50 from me, and you'll get another 50 from. It's just, they're just trying to find fresh people to come in so they don't lose they have a little lifeblood left.
Oh, you're so true. And if you
That's
look,
the stuff for documentaries.
well, it is, and it's a theory, but it's a bloody good theory that's been proven true in the past. So it's just a rinse and repeat theory that this is where it worked for us last time. Let's do the same thing this time, and we've figured out how to do it. It's like saying you've got 20 objects in a scam. Last time one was called this. This time we're going to label it this. So let's first of all, what block are we going to label as a product? Let's call this block Boomerang. Last time, what was the product that they were trying to sell in Hyperverse? Well, they called it the Metaverse. That was the product that people were going to buy. People were going to rush into the Metaverse and buy a whole lot of property. Look at Diversal. You can buy planets, for God's sake. I mean, Pinakinak! Come on.
We have evidence to back it up, because why don't they talk about WAS tokens while they do these bullcrap calls today for nothing?
Yeah.
If the WAS tokens don't exist anymore, they never have a reason to announce it ever again.
Well, they were going to have a Boomerang token. I mean,
right, and now they're going to talk about the Boomerang token. That's what the product's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be an incentive for you to sell more licenses, and then more bot licenses or memberships, whatever you want to call it.
The more I get my head around this,
be a product.
There's BTC. I reckon BTCC's got a lot to do with this, and I haven't really spent much time listening to BTCC, but to me that seems like the fuel that runs the whole ecosystem in a way, and that's why I'm as time goes on, I learn more and more, and it's quite really intricate, but it's quite simple.
Well, it's what you said about the rinse and repeat. That concept, in order to be able to do that, that's what makes it all happen and come to fruition. Not their little individual, call it a token, call it an NFT, call it B fuel, not that stuff. It's the agility. They know that they're going to get through one little obstacle course section, and they're going to make it through this next little thing. Just keep going, and then boom, somebody come in with $10,000. Or if it's not true, it's not true. But I'm starting to believe that there's far less people falling for it than are actually going to ever come to these calls.
I've just got
I can't make sense. I can't make odds or ends of that.
I've just got a green screen up of the Explorer DApp, and this, from what I've been told, is connected to HCAS, which was Hyperverse. And this screen that you're looking at, and the format of what you're looking at, was set up maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it's called the Explorer Chain. Now, this software is not, to the public. This is their back end thing they showed people way back then. And then you go to their Now wallet, and this is what they're showing. And it's exactly the same format, exactly the same looking web page, but a different color. And this is Now, and this was the one they used 3 or 4 years ago. Are you telling me it's not the same organization behind this? That's my point.
I don't even have to see it.
Yeah, and you would have seen it in the past. It's that green, sort of pescally, sort of green color, and like wallet addresses, 1,000. Sorry, I can't even say these figures. 140,000, and now wallet addresses in the new system, 7 million. And it's just, and all the blockchains and transfers, the whole 9 yards. Like 16 minutes ago, there was a transaction, and even this old one, there's still transactions going on. And and other things that may seem a bit crazy is that we're tracking these wallet addresses. Some of them go dormant for a while, and then all of a sudden we'll see a transaction. But if Jarvis philosophy, and this is probably a really good one for you, Susie, if Jarvis is claiming that they're doing testing on a hidden platform somewhere, I mean, the feasibility of that, with my knowledge, was just say that's just a load of bullshit. They're trying to say you guys can't see us because we're hiding on the blockchain, but we've fully exposed them, and we're watching every single thing that you do on the blockchain. And now you're telling us that you've stumbled across your own inner network, doing tests, which are real arbitrage trading using MetaMask wallets and the like. And I mean, the chances of that happening are just about 0 to none. Oh, there's a new saying I haven't used for a while: 0 to none.
Yeah. 0 to none.
Yeah, I like that. It's like that's nothing.
Hey,
isn't it?
Burrito.
Yeah.
Hey, Burrito, can you help us articulate, since Crypto G's not here?
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Audience? Yeah.
I am not anywhere near Crypto G's status, but I'll try.
Like yeah. Well, you're female.
What Danny's trying to say right there, what Danny's trying to put out there, can you kind of confirm or not?
Is there a God?
Watching us in a way with the rhetoric to be like, oh, if they think that there's going to be a blockchain, that, and the third, or there's not going to be, like, how much of this supposed simulation trading can they get away with without actually having a blockchain?
It would only be as much as any of these addresses have money for. I mean, we saw during the beta. Coming. Yeah,
it's not going to be actual trades.
Right. So it's
I can't wait for whatever next comes from Crypto G, his channel.
It'll probably be about me. I actually think a really good video would actually be, why is this so complicated to explain? Because if you sat here with somebody and you said, well, let me read the Bible to you, just using the Bible as an example, and then somebody says, well, I've read the Bible to you, you should understand everything you read. And then you go, well, let's read it again. Let's read it in parts.
Yeah.
Let's read it out of context. I'm sitting here going, I don't like reading, because I find books difficult to understand. So then somebody goes, well, let me read you a chapter, and I have no appreciation for the words. In fact, I hired a reading teacher for a year to teach me how to read and write. And it was a total waste of time. So what did I get out of having a reading teacher twice a week for a year? I learned that there's the origins of the English language is quite tricky. And I asked questions like, how can you use a key to unlock a door? And you can also park a yacht at a key. Why do they use the same words twice? That's all I can remember really learning. So I like I like knowing the history of English language, and a lot of
Oh, heck yeah, me too. I love the origin of words, the origin of a thing.
Yeah, but it just doesn't fascinate me too much. But I trust a lot of what you guys say because it makes sense. It's like like Jarvis, you can read the body. Look, I like reading his body language. The other day I was watching a video of him chewing gum, looking into space while he's answering a question. It's like, I've got my finger up my bum and I'm eating a lollipop, and let me think what you want me to say next. Let me articulate the best way of saying that. And then I know you'll believe this. Whatever it is.
That got ruined for me. That got ruined for me because I used to try to see, whoever's talking while I was driving with the Zoom call. But then after I figured out scam with you, and I got on the live, and he didn't want to take questions on the live no more. He wanted to go in the breakaway rooms. So that was like the first week when they started doing breakaway rooms, and he wanted to talk to me, It's like, oh, this is Richard, and they were trying to kick me out. Like, oh, that's that guy. That's that guy. No, he's a spy or whatever. And he's like, no, this is Richard. He's one of us. He's one of our people.
Mm.
And I'm like, no. And then when I'm off mute, he didn't even want to put on his video stream. And I could tell, like, just by listening, I could tell, like, he's got his head down, like, towards the computer instead of with his head up, like you said, and he's cheerful and he's delighted to answer questions. I could just tell how he just took the conversation, trying to keep it steered into a direction. It's like, no, we can show for face value, we can put it on the right end for all of these talking points, all of these intricate things about the blockchain, and literally make a video, like you said, to show, like questions, for example. Why do they do these recording presentations, and then sometimes they do a live presentation? But why don't they just have the calls for practice to do a presentation, and then on the website, the Boomerang website and the WAS website, you can put a ticket, right? Have a button on the ticket for the support, but then, you hit the other button, just two buttons. The other button could be a general question. But then that way you don't have to flood a chat room. Then they have no excuse but to answer the question. So I told that guy, Chavez, when he went black on me, I'm like, around that time, I'm like, why don't you guys have a website for all these questions that people are having on these calls? No, we got too many websites already. And I'm just like, what? But now that I can look back at it and see that for what it means, it's like, how many websites are you talking about there, dude? Like, you guys create a new Boomerang website every other week.
No, they're cracked in the head, unfortunately. Oh dear. Oh well, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, well, Susie, thank you very much. You're awesome. Well, we'll sit here and look at $8.2 million, and
Well, I just had I just took a look at that that 2 million transfer in from that smart contract, and it originated from Binance.
Oh, and that went out and
so now it came in. So
wow.
now they've just tied a smart contract that can pull funds from Binance. So
wow.
Binance will send that.
So
it's got to be something in the coding of that smart contract. I don't know how many calls this one has.
So
76 calls. So that means it's had 76 calls. 76 calls on this particular smart contract, and it looks like all the calls came from Binance, different hot wallets.
So for me to look at something like that, would I go to transfers, look for the money that's come in?
You'd have to click on the smart contract itself.
Oh, okay.
So you got to go back to that other transaction that I gave you, or the
first
hash
one
that I had given you.
The first one or the second one?
The second link.
All right, and then you look at. So this is reading the smart contract. So now I've got the figure, and then I go to contracts published.
No, there was a second link that I put in the chat.
Yep. Let's click on that again.
Do you have that one up? I don't know. I could have a little delay on my screen here.
No, I've got it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Right, I've got you. Right, no, I've got it now. And then you've got triggered the smart contract, and then it's got SC, and then it's got created contract, and then so if you clicked on that contract, then you'll get more info about that. So you've got 70. Okay.
That's right.
76 calls.
Click on that smart contract itself.
Yep.
You got to click on the red link there. Yep, that one right there.
This one here?
Mm-hmm.
Creator. Oh, I see. And then if it's Chavez's team, whoa, I see.
So if you scroll down there and then look at the transfers tab again.
Sorry, the transfers there. Yep. Wow. 7 million. Am I reading that right?
Oh, you went back. Did you go back? You went back. I don't know. Maybe I'm delayed here on my screen.
No, it shouldn't be. No, it went. Oh, I see. You are delayed because when I clicked on that contract address. Oh, I see. So I've gone and clicked on the wrong button. Anyway, we probably don't need me to make a hash of this, which is probably about to happen. Yeah, but that's it is amazing. I'll just go back to where I think I was. Yeah, so we're looking at the creator. We come in here.
Go back one more time.
Back one more time.
Right.
One,
Back one more time.
2. Here we go. Confirmed. Am I clicking on the
Yeah,
TY one?
there, right there, right there. So now scroll down, and there's a tab. Nope, you don't want to do that. Go back.
Tab.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing now.
Yeah. All right. So where am I?
Click on that smart contract right there. Yep.
This one here. The owner address.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing very good. You make a good teacher. So now we've gone back.
I think you're delayed on my
I'm
screen.
gonna start promoting her channel on your call.
I know. Oh, hold up.
have a
No,
channel.
I've got it here. Yeah, you have. You've got the Avenger channel, man. There we go. I've got it now,
Right.
Susie. Yep, there we go. So I've got 76 calls. Does that
Yes.
mean
So now scroll down.
Does that mean there's
Scroll
been
down
70?
that page.
Does that mean there's been 76?
76 transfers in.
Right.
Yes.
That's all. Not
76 transfers in. If you scroll down that page, there should be a tab that says transfers. It's like the third one in.
Gotcha. Yep. And here's the 76, I presume. Wow. Boy, that you just taught me something there. That's pretty cool. So money
You see
out,
all the
money
Binance
in.
transfers?
Yeah. And they're labeled. And they've got a
And
Binance.
all of the money, all of the USDT comes in from Binance and then gets routed to the XFBNB address every time, like clockwork.
Wow. 2 days ago. Wow, look at the money. It's just unreal money, isn't it? So that's good. So I was trying to log in to my TronScan address. For some reason my system won't let me, but you don't have to have a wallet. I shouldn't ask questions like this, but you don't have to have a wallet connected to TronScan. You just have a login, don't you? So I just don't know why I keep having trouble logging in. Which website?
Yeah, you don't need to have a wallet connected. You just need to log in.
Yeah, because you can tag things. Or do you have to have a special one to tag?
Nope, not at all. If you create an account on TronScan, you can start to tag.
Yep. I've got one here. I'm going to just
Was
see
that
if I
me?
can log. No, that was Richard trying to send us cozy messages. I think he goes into hold when he goes into hold. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I'm just going to log in. So if I was tricky enough, it would be quite neat to label that bag address. So would I use DeFi to literally find the actual name of that, or is it just not worth it because they change them every 10 seconds?
You can't do anything with Tron addresses on D.fi.
Right. Okay. So now I've actually noticed, because I logged in on another screen, they've actually have labelled that as something in the past, funny enough. So that was quite interesting. I'll just see if I go back and brought it up. Oh, no, I haven't. So I could tag that as something interesting. Like, what would that one be called nothing really, is it? It's just an address. It's a contract address. If I called it was something. Oh, no, it's asking me to log in again. It's frustrating. Hold up. And do you see the same?
Binance router.
Yeah, here it is. It's got no name. It's called no name. So we talked about this the other day. That's what I.
You tagged it. You
Yeah,
called it
remember?
No name.
Yeah, that's right. No name. I'll just put no name again. Update it. Yeah, so it's cool fun watching those ones. And then if we go back to the $8.2 million, I wonder what I called that. Probably a lot of money. Yeah, exit plan wallet. Now that's what Joe said. Maybe they're preparing for a goodbye kiss. One more boom of licenses. Well, it is true. And I mean, if this was a religious cult, what is the raption? It's what they call when people.
The rapture.
Yeah, they suck every person off the planet Earth and they go to heavens or wherever they go. But what is their exit strategy? Like, how long can they keep this going? Because the reason why I asked that is a valid point to me, because I'm watching all the money come in on the Tron scans, right? And when you said to me the other day the money could actually be generated from the members within themselves, that instantly told me that they may not be. This may not be, if it's not fresh funds coming in and it's just money being backhanded back and forth to people in their own community, then the scam could be up. because
Right.
there's no more money coming in, and these scammers and the people behind it all are only looking for fresh money. They don't want to sit here and do money exchanges all day long. Looking at this Tron scan though of the main wallet for We Are Satoshi, $52, $52, 52, 52, 52. That's the same person. 53, 54, 52, 51, 51, 505, and then 51, 51, 52, 51, 52, 5,000 out, and then 553. See, and these are a lot of these small transactions which insinuate they're overpaying people or setting up accounts.
Yeah.
And it's,
Right.
and this is just, if we were sitting here, we'd love to know what they're really doing, but we can only sort of look at the end of everything and work backwards and try to connect the dots. And what's the name of these green wallets? This green wallet, are you on the screen? You see that's green. That was connected to Hcash way back, or Hyperverse some way or form, with their last HVT or this transaction. And then if you went to the modern world, now you've got this one. But this is exactly the same formatted stuff, but just different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Susie said
I saw something about Hcash. I don't know. I think I put it in the chat.
Oh,
I was in one of their Telegram chats, and it went dark yesterday, meaning the picture that used to show Hcash all of a sudden turned to a black circle, and today that Telegram chat is gone.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. This here, I can't wait for it to explode. Now, if we get some TV time, this is quite cool. So I've got a reporter telling me to ask. They always come to me and they ask for information first. Have you got a video of this? And I go, yeah, I have. And I go, what are you going to do with it? And then they had to tell me. Then I said, well, I'll give you a video. I gave them another video they've never seen. And they went, whoa. And I said, yeah, that video was played to the Men in Black. And that was, I think, I'm not sure if you gave me that one, but it was somebody who's incarcerated on a boat doing a speech. Yeah, so I gave them that video, and they hadn't seen that one before. So, like, as much as I'm just a Danny in New Zealand, but I honestly, when we get people like Jan Gregory coming after us and telling us, are you badgering me? Why you're after me? And you actually are. We are somebody. We are making a difference. We are a thorn in these people's sides. And I feel like we're pulling the strings sometimes. We're making them react to what we say.
Yeah.
But then when we go into the back end, and you can back it up by showing us stuff that's going out. If you were an investor in We Are Satoshi or Boomerang, and you can see these large amounts of money being transferred around, I mean, even that alone would give me a red flag. Is why does this company move the money around that they're collecting from people? What's the squirrel doing with his nuts, so to speak? Yeah. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I'm learning a lot. So one day I might actually be more insightful. But that sort of stuff you just showed me, how to check out the wallet addresses and how many times that's been called. Then you'd have to ask what the purpose of that wallet contract address. Sorry, that contract address. What's the contract address's purpose? What is it trying to achieve?
Pulling funds from Binance.
Right.
Why?
So that's mainstream,
and
isn't
where
it?
are those funds coming from? And where are those funds coming from? Right. So, if this is a rotation, is it laundering?
Yeah. Well, I have tracked $6 million, but no one wants to listen to me about that. I've been, the interesting thing though, if they can do this, and if you are a Boomerang or you are a We Are Satoshi and you know the bridge is out, from your opinion there, Susie, is it possible for them to build a bridge so people can get their money out?
I think anything is possible, Danny.
Well,
it's refusal. It's not.
Yeah.
Can't be done.
Well, if we can see them creating contracts or using contracts in this way to grab money from Binance and put it into their system, then surely the excuse
there's always a way.
Well, it wouldn't even be that hard for them to build a bridge. The problem is there's no money, as Carl Miller said. There's no liquidity, so they can't. That's the problem. It's not the fact that the bridge is broken. The bridge is broken because there's no money, so that breaks. It's like going to the bank and the bank says, "Oh, sorry, the people have just come taking all the money away, so you can't withdraw your money." Doesn't mean there's you can still talk to the teller and we're still connected, but you just can't get the money out because there is no money. So yeah, if they're clever enough to figure out this stuff, they'd be clever enough to fire up a bridge if they had money to get it out. But no one's talking about that friggin'. I think I need a new elephant noise. Something with more like I need one with stampeding elephants. Yeah, no, that's cool. All right, Susie, thanks for your time. Appreciate you being there.
Sure.
I'm sure you're awesome coming back on. Do you feel good about coming back on now? Hey, we're looking after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right. No,
All right. We'll see you later.
All right, you're awesome. Thanks, Susie.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so as Rob would say, yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Richard's on hold. He's probably, seems like about this time in the morning, he seems to be tying up all the stuff on his truck. I'm sure he's outside the truck muttering away to himself as he ties things on. I can see he's on hold there at the moment. And if he turned the mic on, we'd probably hear those ratchets tightening up as he tightens up the thing. We said yesterday that he actually wants to get a cage put in the front of his truck, and we want to get a cardboard cutout of Shavis, and he wants to tie him up there, and then he wants to drive around looking for the real Shavis so he can race him. But he said it's good. We've got a horse a horse talker. What the hell's a horse talker? Ooh, this is a new sound. Oh, shit, where is it? I thought I could play it back. I recorded that. I thought I could play it back. I can't bring it up. I'll have to. I don't know if it will work. Can you hear that or not?
No.
Nah. When I played it back, I could play it back. It was quite funny, really. What are you up to?
No, I'm just watching the chat rooms. Everybody's trying to like get rid of the naysayers in the chat room because they're swaying people. Yeah, they're swaying people in the chat rooms. They're like, well, if you don't believe in it, why are you staying in the chat room?
Oh, right. Only positive people, positive vibes.
Yeah, because they don't want people taken away from their commissions.
So, would it be worthwhile actually going in there and singing "Kumbaya" to everybody? Kumbaya, my love. Have like a whole lot of, like have a hippie convention. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they are toast. Just like Brandon's like, stop, call my stuff a scam.
Hey, that's what I need to do. We need to flip around some other. Let's go to Jan Gregory. Oh, you've just started me off again. Oh, goodness me. Hey, I haven't got too long today, but I have got long enough to actually jump into a few Zoom meetings. So let's do that. And you're the best person to be in here. We might find. What's that lady's name that did the weights?
Oh,
oops, sorry, just muted you accidentally.
Sapani?
Sapani. Is that his surname? I couldn't pronounce it.
Wow. After Susie, correct me later.
I'm just trying to fix your echo. Have you got me on a speaker in the background? Unfortunately, it comes through.
Oh.
Yeah, if you just shut that down. Let's have a wee look. We'll do presentation. So just square. Is that a word? Square screen. Share the screen.
She's working out again.
Let's go for the big dog. Let's go for the big dog, which I call Jan Gregory. So we're just logging into his room now. What's I know what we'll have. I'll back. So I'll be back. We'll make that all one word. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll call myself Terminator. Terminator, I'll be back. That's my name today. Jane Gregory, Terminator, I'll be back. And while we're doing that, we will try to go into, let's go into Joe's room. Jane Gregory, if you're wondering how to contact him, you go into a Zoom meeting, he gets an email that somebody's waiting for him in the Zoom meeting, and then he comes in to see, ooh, who's there? And then, so twice in the last few days I've had him in here. And now he's sending me messages on, what do you call it? On, here he is. So I'll give him a link to this meeting. and say, come and have a chat now, mate. Come in and say hello now. See, and then I'll give them a link. So I've just given the Streamlab link. Okay, so now we've got another meeting here. 3:03. So we managed to shut somebody's meeting down. Who's that? That's Joe's. Oh no, 3:03. 3:01. Does that mean I've had my account banned? Oh, it sounds great. Now, what's loud? Me talking or Bob talking or both?
Me?
Bob sounds very loud and yeah, loud. So how come I can hear my voice behind you? Have you got? If I remove that, do I still hear the echo?
Hello?
Let's have a look. God, this software just does my head in. So I'm going to automatically adjust the volume, and I've told it to echo something. So that Zoom link there is to Joe's meeting. This meeting is invalid. So it says 3,000. So if I went to launch the meeting, so I'm just going to go through what I want to do here. To present the room. Window. Oh, there. So there you can see what I'm doing. But at the moment we've got a valid meeting link 303. Sorry, I'm not saying that right. 3001. So does that mean I've been banned? Submit a request to Zoom troubleshooter. Please provide the following system you're using. Zoom error code support. What does it mean? Usually means the meeting doesn't exist or can't be found. To clarify, you're calling the order. So this might be interesting. So that showing if anything occurs when the user tries to add a certain number. Don't know. Doesn't really answer. Verify system meeting. 101. So maybe I'm entering something wrong. Maybe he's changed the password to the room. That would be more feasible, wouldn't it? If I went to the room. Let's have a look. Okay, no. Yeah, so anyway, let's go at the Island Girls. Join from the web browser. See if they do anything. Wait for Gregory to turn up. Surely I'll be back. Maybe it's a bit violent, that name. She's there. Let's go to May Summerville. Let's go to Marcus Clinicky Nuts Room. Go to Diamonds in the Making. Let's go to Boomerang Support. Let's go to Watch Your Wealth. Oh, I know which one we need to go to. We need to go to the Russian room. And then we'll go through and open them all up. Right, so let's have a look. More opportunities. You have been removed. So they are there. But one that started. So let's go launch titles. Launch meeting. Web browser. See the video. Your audio is unblown. Okay, so why would my that sound so bad? Oh, look. It must be, I think it might have checked out. No. So it should be going to the computer mic now, and now I'm going back to my flash audio system, and it's not connected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my PodTrack PA off. Okay, so now I'm using my speaker on my microphone, bypassing my microphone altogether. And I've rebooted my PodTrack P8. Off and on.
Oh.
And theoretically we have something really good. Is that better?
Oh.
That's fixed it, isn't it? Check, 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 check. That is so frustrating because, you know, here's something you can't fix. You turn the hardware off and turn it back on again, and it rights itself. Is that what I hear?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It didn't fix it. You were clearer. So it's just
I'm
frustrating.
super loud. Sounds like.
Yeah, I can hear myself better on the mic just by doing that. So something changed, but whether it's for the better or worse. So we'll go Samuel, Sam Lee. Oops, somebody's in there. Susie's back.
Danny.
Yep.
Danny.
Susie.
Something is very wrong with your sound. You sound like you're a robot, and Bob is really loud, and you can hear every click of Bob's mouse. Click, 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 click.
All right.
Click,
So
click, click.
drastic measures call for drastic time. Watch this. This is what we do. All right. So first thing we're going to do. Watch this. It just does your head in. Enter studio. Turn that studio. Did that fix it?
I can't tell. I'm going to hang up, and I'll put a note in the chat, okay?
All right. I think that would have fixed it. So literally, I've restarted StreamYard, kind of. And then I'm going to shut down all these windows.
Click, 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 click.
I know, you're famous. Clicking, clicking, clicking. I'm going to turn off Firefox. I'm going to turn off Safari. And now I wonder what we're like now. I can hardly hear myself, but testing. So it's telling me on my hardware that I'm good. Now I'm going to go back into the audio settings, and it tells me that my sound is great. I've got a button here that says automatically adjust microphone. I've turned that off, so I have to manually do it. It says remove the echo, but I'm wearing headphones, so I don't need to echo. It's telling me I'm using my camera. So if I change this camera here, you'll see I've got a green screen all the way around, like what's that guy called? CoffeeZilla. Look, I've got my $10 million studio there, kids. But then I wanted to pick up that camera. So now I go back to the general thing, and it says shift banners, audio avatars, automatically add shapes. There's not much settings I can do when it comes to StreamYard. Local recordings, hotkeys, layouts, guests must authenticate themselves. The guest enters. Guests can stream to their own destinations. Let's turn that off for a while. Guests see viewer comments and posts. Yep. Oh, so that sounds better. So literally restarting StreamYard. Somebody make a note to Mother Earth. Bob, are you there? Bob, are you there? Little Bob. Yeah. There is an update for Windows, which I haven't done yet. But I was gonna have a bit of fun and bounce into a few meetings. So I still want to do that because I have got a few seconds left before I go. New tab, and it's got my own face on it. That's pretty scary, isn't it? So let's go back to the Joe's room, which does seem like Joe's updated his password, to be honest. So that's something interesting. Because when I go there now, it tells me that we have a 3001 error, which we didn't quite get that. But in the meantime, let's go to the Island Girls. Island Girls. Island Girls. Jimmy. What's a famous Jimmy? Jimmy Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix. So Jimi Hendrix, we might call ourselves Jimi Bendrix. That will fool them. They won't know who. So now we're going to come on. We're going to stop this broadcast though. We're going to go present. We're going to go real time, Windows, and we're going to go Windows more opportunities. And then while we're waiting for us to be led into that room, we'll probably just get kicked out. We'll bounce into Jan Gregory's meeting room, and we'll go join. We'll see if he lets us in. We'll go to Zoom. We're going to go DLC, trade like crazy. We'll go into the Russian room. Yeah, I said Russian. See if there's a meeting happening there. We'll keep open a few tabs until we see something happen. We'll go into, these guys had a meeting the other day. This trade like crazy. They've updated their password, so that's useless. If I knew the last time, no, I won't bother going there. But I'm going to actually fix the, get rid of that one, delete. I don't know what this one is, but we can just go to a few. We'll just have a look. No more opportunities. Trade like crazy. There's car player. I don't even know what that one is. Hey, I got the I actually did get something of interest the other day, guys. Look at this. This is actually quite good. Let's do slides. Let's do Google Slides from your computer. Something we did get that would be of interest. I think it's this one here. Hope it's not something loading. If it's right, I think it's the pitch deck of the horses that we looked at the other day. Watch your wealth. Yeah, so look at this. Add to page. So this is the horses. We've got the whole pitch deck. Not sure how to make that a bit nicer, but yeah, so we can go through that at a later stage. That was that horse thing that we looked at the other day. We managed to get the whole pitch deck. 7, race, growth, policies, token policy, business model, profit structure, token ecosystem. You know, we just got heaps of stuff here that we can go through, but that'll be another day, another $1. But yeah, we get some good stuff on the desk, as I say. Newsroom. 28 slides to go through and debark, whatever they're called. Let's see, green recovery, business fin model, easy personal meeting. So let's go through Jan Gregory. Well, he's not out of bed yet. TLC trading Russia, nothing happening there. Let's launch this meeting. All right, 2 hours and 19 minutes, 2 hours and 21 minutes I've been streaming for. It's pretty cool. So you didn't get touched. We just got a lot of interpretations of what the notes actually meant. And just to go through those, reiterate of those things again, what we actually had, announcement, better seamless product will be available, not the old one. A better and seamless product will be available, not the old one. So it sounds like that's what they were trying to do. So everyone wins. So if you get told that you win, do you believe it, is the question. A beta testing, all users would compete with each other. In beta testing, all users would compete with each other. Everyone would make trades and didn't succeed, declined to it precisely, succeed, decided to do it precisely and a little differently. Everyone is ready now with a different approach. This is what they're saying. It does not give a day or a time when the DApp will work. It is now being tested. So whatever that means. There will be a new final URL, and I believe it will be boomeranginfotech.com, and it will be shared on the Telegram channels, and it will have an MVP product. So a minimum viable product. Why don't you just say that, guys? and when it's published, you can start trading with it right away. In a few days, and then in brackets it says, in a couple of days, the address will be made public. Well, I just made it public now, sorry guys, but obviously the website's not there. I'm just going to get rid of a few things here. And then it says, competitors, there will be massive success in the trades and it will work great. Competitors can't even copy this product. Now, on the thumbnail update the other day and asked why would they want to. Boomerang will be a unique platform. Well, it's unique at the moment because it's just stupid, so it's unique in its own right. There will be a new and better functioning platform that will guarantee a success. Now, even more confidence has come to Chavez that this will work, like he even doubted himself. 50 to 60 trades can take place every minute. That's peaceful. He said 10,000 trades a day. People are now questioning that. Even though we didn't make it to the live version on Friday, Chavez says that he doesn't want to hold back the release of the novelty, even though we are living in the challenging times right now before it's released. He admits that he had been behind schedule, 84 days behind schedule there, Chavez, not the 8th of April as you just claimed, because you had a launch, and a physical launch in Dubai. He makes a new affiliate model. When everything else works, not before. There will be new services. So new products, I presume, or new services. I don't know what service they're providing at the moment, because remember, not to be a multi-level marketing scam, you need a product or a service. So now they're talking about new services. Wonder what they're going to be. After a few days, everything will start working. Well, there you go. You got total peace of mind of that one. And he wants to thank all the testers, but basically all the testing proved that it didn't work, so he scrapped that. He's doing it again. But anyway, thanks to all the testers. They help the developers make everything possible. So nothing's possible at the moment because nothing's happened, in my opinion. No one else can copy this. Well, why would they want to copy this disaster? It's like watching the Titanic go down and say, no one's got to copy that. Well, we'll get this working soon. So obviously that admits that it's not working at the moment, but they're still trying to work out it's alive. Be ready. This is the one that makes me sick. Be ready. Sell. No more explanations. Release coming soon. No more what? I'll have to read that one.
Be ready. Sell. No more explanations. Release coming soon.
The wording is very, very hard for somebody who's got dyslexic to read it, but it's like a pidgin language. It's like this has been translated from Hindi. That's what it seems like. Be ready to sell. Be ready, sell. And it doesn't say be ready to sell. It says be ready, sell. No more explanations. Release coming soon. Oh, this is translated potentially from German. How about this one? This has all been new. This has all been new. Both the challenges and the solutions. I haven't seen any solutions, but the challenges are people are demanding answers. Chavez will bring a new product soon, as this one already works. However, he does not say what it is. Something unique is coming. Yeah, going to be locked up. Wish I had my jail noise there. He's not afraid of copies. He's not afraid if he gets copied from this disaster. It takes at least a year before competitors reach this level. Oh my God, really? A tough place for Chavez is coming on Wednesday. To explain, it's tough for Chavez to come on Wednesdays. I think that's what they're trying to say, to explain why the project is late. It's very hard for him. You got to give it out to Chavez. The bot becomes public, and is it used to trade 1,500 homes? Now that's the correspondence we got, but I think maybe it means licenses. Who knows? Now this is the funny one, the one that everyone's talking about. More than 10,000 trades per day will happen when the DApp starts. If this does not happen, he promises to return the money. Now, is no one talking about the elephant in the room, the money? The income will be based on arbitrage trading. The system is being audited. Now, how many audits have we had that we've never seen? I'm losing count. Thank you. And now we are waiting for the official launch. And after that, a new product to be revealed. See you in a few days. Oh my goodness. What the heck? The audio is screwed up. That was ages ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Cool. Click, click, click. That sounds better. Get Bob to talk. Bob? What do I need you to talk? Bob? Get Bob to talk. Oh, no, that was before. Gotcha. All right, guys, that's me. I've got to go to work today. Some good things are happening. I know I rattle on here about people giving me donations and help me out and supporting me. 2 days ago, we actually managed to sell one of our websites, and I tell you what, it's a breath. It is much needed. So we got some money in. Helen's paid down 2 of her credit cards to 0, so that's good. And I've still got a big credit card of mine. But now I'm working on how-to videos to teach the people who bought one of our websites how to use it, and it's sort of given me a hope that I can actually produce more videos. So what I'm saying is you'll probably see a few videos come out. How-to videos on how to do things using Shopify, which I'm looking forward to doing it, because this whole project of mine, becoming a YouTuber, actually started by me doing workshops, helping people to survive and thrive in business. And if you do join my YouTube channel, it's, you can do it from $1 a month. You can pay, I think, $9 a month if you want. It's just a token gesture to say thank you for the work I do. If you do, though, then you'll be able to access some of my workshops that I used to charge for. And I think I've got ones like on LinkedIn. If you're a WordPress user and you want to know the inside out of setting up a WordPress website from scratch, I had a $600 course that I used to try to sell that for. I couldn't sell it, but that's what I put it's worth. You can get that course for $1 a month on my YouTube channel. So do consider joining. If you look at some of the comments in the YouTube channels, you'll see wee stars beside people's names. That's them actually joining. There's no time period. You can stop and start whenever you like, but you'll have full access to my workshops, and you'll have access to some of the videos that I'm about to do to show people how to use Shopify and how to add images and how to add products, how to source products, and the other videos I'm giving people who buy my my sites that I'm selling. So that's cool. I've got time for breakfast if I go now. So that's me. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And just for a second there, I think Josh just sent me something I have to look at now. 1 second. What are we looking at here, Josh? We're looking at what looks like a Titanic. Is this Titanic something or other? This is a joke. Are you for real? We'll just present this. We'll just, before we go, we're going to have a look at the shared screen. Let's see if I have time for... Right, what have we got here? Titanic. Blue Star Line. I'm very pleased to announce that after unforeseen global delays, we have re-engaged with partners to bring the dream of, is it Titanic 2 to life? Let the journey begin. Oh my God, somebody actually really has actually redone the Titanic. Is that what you're saying? So there is hope yet. I think that's what you're showing me, isn't it? So there is a, oh my God, you're kidding me? There is a replica Titanic. Now that would have been, that is brilliant if that's the case. Or is it just, is that, I tell you what, that would be a good business, is take the voyage on the Titanic. I must read that. This is recent. About the Titanic 2. I've got to read this. Is there really a Titanic 2? I think they really have. It looks like they actually have replicated the Titanic and made it into a ship that you can go on and get the experience of what they may have had in the past. Isn't that incredible? That is a great idea. I would literally go to that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that what we're looking at here? Okay, here's a plan to build the Titanic 2. Unreal, but it's obviously AI pictures to a certain degree. But boy, I reckon that is a bloody great idea. As long as it was not going past the ice cubes again, we'll be all right. But what a friggin' awesome idea. Titanic 2, original. And then they've got the, wow. Imagine that. What a cool idea. There's always someone doing something that, you know. I would love to go on that. That would be awesome, man. That's something cool. I reckon that is the, you know, Titanic, biggest disaster, isn't it, that we all think back to. September 11, another one. You know, you've got, you know, the tidal waves on Boxing Day of Thailand. Yeah, well, there you go. Now I know everything. Well, that's me, guys. Thanks, Josh, for that bit of entertainment. I won't do my spiel again. We'll see you in the next live. Tomorrow morning, we should all be good. I'm working tomorrow morning and today. My mate's going in for an operation this morning, so I've got to go to work and look after him. So I'll see you in the next live. Thanks for being here, guys. They could use a iceberg, like a styrofoam iceberg. Yeah, they could. Oh, they could do a reenactment. Oh, that'd be just great. And the ship goes down every day. No, we're not going to do that. Actually, when I went to Las Vegas, yeah, it's Las Vegas, and that what do they call it? Pirate ship. And they all jumped off it, and there was explosions, and then the pirate ship sinks and goes underwater. It was amazing. I thought, I bet this goes underwater, and it did. But yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, guys, catch you next time.